Zeke, there you go. It's all good. Collective, what is up? I got a channel message that I want to give real quick, and this could also be a warning for some of you that you need to possibly pay attention to. So it started with me just laying here with my eyes closed, and I started seeing pictures. I started seeing pictures, but not just average. What I saw was, you know how when you are like got an iPhone, if for the people who either has an iPhone or has had an iPhone in the past, you should know what I'm talking about. I'm not sure if Androids do this because I haven't had an Android shit in a long ass time. So I really don't know if they do this or not. But you know when you got an iPhone and you know when when you're getting ready to take a picture, and I think it's like a live picture. It's like a live picture, and it moves a little bit, and then it'll freeze. I'm not sure if for the ones who know what I'm talking about, yeah. But I started seeing pictures, and I don't, I mean, it was just random pictures, But what I noticed was that they were in motion, but then they would freeze. So it's got me thinking, like, yeah, somebody is taking pictures of someone probably on the move or while they out. But then I asked God to show me more about this, and God showed me that somebody is being definitely watched. There's some stalking going on. I would call it gang stalking, but I don't feel like it is because the person is not trying to be seen. It's like hiding behind bushes. I don't know if this is like this is giving me detective. This is giving me investigating energy, but I'm the energy that's coming out is like whoever is doing this. Now, some people could maybe have a private investigator because this is the job that they were paid to do, even if they are not licensed to do it. Because I'm not feeling like this is a professional at all. I feel like whoever this is was put up to it, or they're doing it themselves, on their own behalf. But this is giving me somebody is like out the way, and whoever this, because it's like a lot of energy coming out now. Whoever this person is, they are like in a lot of regret, but they need to catch you in some type of act. I don't feel like they're like constantly looking like the police would be out staking somebody's home or whatnot, but I'm really picking up that somebody needs to catch you in the act. I don't know what type of act this is, if it's the act of cheating, if it's the act of, not being who you said that you were. Really not sure. But I know that they are in a lot of distress. And they're in a whole lot of distress because you may have, it goes back to the other channel message. It really do, kind of, because it's like it's you giving up on something, or you're releasing something here. And so I don't know if this person is trying to find out what are you about to do? Why are you turning your back on them? What's going on really? I almost don't feel like it's the person themselves that's doing the picture taking. But somebody's snapping. Either they're recording or they're snapping. But I'm picking up on like somebody using an iPhone, and they it's like live snaps, like live pictures, where, for a split second, you will see the picture move and then it'll stop. That's what I'm seeing. Now, somebody, whoever walked away or whoever distanced themselves, they walked away when somebody wanted to continue to hold on to them while being a snake towards them. And this snake energy doesn't give me, I'm a poison you, like, venomous and whatnot, but it's giving me, I want to wrap around you. So once again, this is not the first time that I said boa constrictor energy. Matter of fact, I think this is like the third or the fourth time. I think it's the fourth time since I've been doing readings on YouTube that I've even said that. But somebody looks like, I mean, something about squeezing the life out of you or keep, surrounding you to keep you on a, on hold for something, to keep you from getting away, while they continuously be this snake energy around you, because it's like they were, for some reason, when they came around you, it doesn't matter if, keep in mind, snakes are charmers as well. Hold on, you got my telegram. Let me read that again. And then I'm going to. That's crazy. Well, I'm here, but I'm not doing a reading. It's literally a channel message I'm picking up on. So I'm just running with it. But because I'm not, for some reason, I can't, my cards don't want me to use them right now. So it's like, I can't. So, and I'm scared to pick them up because the last time I did that, the dang on sound went out. So it was weird. But basically, whoever this person is, you know, they are used to wrapping themselves or being in your energy or keeping you on hold for something. This is like keeping you on hold while they surround you with this snake tactic. And like I was about to say, keep in mind that snakes are charmers, as or can be charmed or would be looked at like a charming animal, especially a rattlesnake. But I'm not picking up on a rattlesnake. I'm picking because rattlesnakes, they make noise. You hear it coming. You hear it. You may not know which way it's coming from, but you hear that motherfucker coming. Now, whoever you are, if you are the person that walked away or got away from something or just started doing something else, maybe you are not even in the energy of saying you're not messing with nobody or you're not dealing with nobody. Maybe you're just literally to yourself, but someone thinks that you're doing something and they need to catch you in the act. And so these pictures, the snap and go shots that I was seeing here, I think somebody's really like trying. I don't know if they're taking pictures off of your profile. I don't know if they're watching you and taking pictures of you out in public. But my thing is what I picked up is it's not really the person themselves. It's somebody that they either pay to and do some type of weird investigation, private inspections, or something like that. And I'm also picking up on be weary on someone knocking at your door, especially if it's like someone who's saying like their saying like their maintenance, or like they need to come in and do something. I'm not gonna say that they're trying to implant something in your home, but that could be what it is. But I'm really picking up on they want to see what's in your home, like if someone else is there, if if anything is different, what's there, like report back to me and let me know when you go in. If they let you in the home, let me know what you see when you go in there. You need to be able to go past the living room, past the somebody. It's almost like check the smoke detectors, something like that. That's weird, with that energy. But back to what I was saying, whoever is not dealing with another person, this snake energy, they they're focused on money. They're focused on their bag. They're focused on their job. They're focused on working on something productive. They're not whoever this person is that's with this good energy. This person is not thinking about who could be watching them, what they could be, they don't care. Their focus is on something else, literally now. Whatever it is, take it how you choose, but their focus is working on something else. And this is something that they can probably advance from, something like that. But also, I feel like this person, whoever this person is I'm about to sneeze. Is it coming out? Guess not. It'll do it. Watch, it's going to sneak up on me. And maybe that's another thing. Maybe something is going to sneak up on you. Somebody's going to try to sneak and creep up on you. You're not going to see something coming until it's there. It's weird. But I feel like this person had a liking for you. Um, whether they said it or not, whether they showed it or not. I'm not picking up on obsession, but I'm picking up on something close to it. And I'm not picking up on like obsession, but I'm picking up on obsessive. Someone is obsessively doing something, obsessively, but for some reason, they don't want to reach out to you. They don't want to, they would rather whoever, it's not, I don't know if it's about the pride, ego, or what, but this person would rather send someone while they wait on results. This is giving me big boss energy, not big dick energy, big boss energy. So this could be a big boss with a little penis. This could even be a girl with a big, what am I talking about? Okay, so anyway, we keep going. Basically, there is a connection that's here. It's giving me more so of a collaboration that someone is afraid of you running into or teaming up with. The thing is that this is a business collaboration. This is like whether it's money that's being made out of this or it's two minds coming together to think alike, to bring some shit together. Yeah, that was. I ain't trying to say too much on YouTube, but that was a little out of there. But anyway, like, but whoever this person is that's really watching like a hawk, or has another person watching you like a hawk in some kind of way, they are worried. This is the only thing that's really worrying them out of this whole scenario. They're worried about you connecting with this person. And I believe that it's more, okay, it's two reasons that I'm picking up on why this person is worried. The first reason is because it's something about your energy that's extremely intriguing. Like I say, whether people acknowledge it to you or not. And the thing is, is that God talk to me. Even if you meet someone for business, even if you meet someone just, whatever you do, if it's networking, if it's just going out, if you're sitting at Denny's and your waiter comes up, that waiter is gonna love you, that type of energy because of the way your persona is. So you draw people to you. Your energy draws in people to you. This person is aware of that. This person fell for you without trying to fall for you. It's giving me they didn't expect to more than a friendship feeling out of you. They didn't expect more than a one night stand feeling out of you. They thought that something was a come and go, whatever it was. Like walk in, the restaurant, you take the order and you don't never see them again, but you left some type of soft spot or something with this person that gave them a hell of a soft spot for you. So they are aware of how people draw themselves to you. And with that, it's like, even if somebody's coming like, I just want to do business with them. They, and then it's whoever this person is that want to do business or do some type of collaboration, working with you, it's like they don't see that side. They know that you're nice, you're cool, whether you're a male or a female. They know that you work hard, whatever it is that they want to do. You make them want to do business with you. You see just basically. So you show them something out of that part, but this person doesn't know the other side of you like the other individual knows. So therefore, that person, like this other person that's like don't want you to run into this person, they they are afraid that once this person sits with you and starts to do business with you, that they're gonna see that side of you, and they're gonna want to spoil you. They're gonna want to be with you. They're gonna want more because they ended up wanting more, but wasn't ready for what they actually wanted, whether you knew about this or not. If they were a friend, if they were a business partner, if they were a lover, or someone that you may have thought that you could have had potentially a relationship with, and this person played over it, played mind games, didn't take the job seriously, didn't, showed that they wasn't a solid friend, whatever they did, because they wasn't mature enough to handle your authentic self, your your shit. They wasn't ready for it. And this person could have money, this person could have fame, this person could have a lot of shit going on just as well, because I'm also picking up on wealthy friends, and it's almost giving me like this was a wealthy friend that was, I mean, maybe a wealthy person that was, whether you knew that they had money or not. It goes back to all this because I don't know what you knew about this person if I'm talking to you, whoever needs to hear this. But it's like this person, it's almost like it's giving me like a wealthy brat. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody who, rather party with their money, with be a little bit irresponsible, a joke, stir, likes to have fun. Which you can play hard and work hard. You know what I'm saying? But whoever I'm talking about with that energy, they don't. It's giving me. They would rather try to see how many males or females they can get on under their belt, or and try to brag about it. Like I can get that one. I bet you I can pull him, or I bet you I can pull her. Whether this is an actual real bet or not, because I done did a reading about a bet. So that could even be significant. But in this case, they know that the person that's looking at you with business-minded interests, they know that they got way more mature, a way more mature mindset, professionalism. All of this is high standard. This is someone who walks and talks with their shit. Now, whoever this other person is, they probably talk, can show it, but they fuckery. You know what I'm saying? They'll because of their ego. It's giving me ego. Like I just know that one bitch gone, another one to be here tomorrow energy. You know what I'm saying? Like this person feels like they don't have to worry about that pussy and dick come a dime a dozen. So why are they so messed up about you? Whoever you are, you done kind of got in this person's head, whether you know it or not. And I don't think you know it. And if you do, I don't think you know how deep it is. How much this person is letting you live rent free in their head, because you're in their head, and this person cannot stand the fact of missing out. But the thing is whoever this person is giving me, like I say, dick or pussy comes a dime a dozen. It's giving me like gigolo, um, you know, city girls. I don't give a fuck. This person is heartless, but for some reason you done turned them into Jack Frost on Santa Claus 3. And if you didn't seen Santa Claus 3, Jack Frost was an asshole throughout the whole damn movie up until the end of the movie. And that little girl hugged him, and all of a sudden his heart warmed up. So you didn't warm this person's heart up, and they don't know what to do because it's beaten. And they ain't this shit is new to this person. But meanwhile, they don't know how to come out of that energy with playing mind games, telling people what they want to hear, but not showing up and standing in it, using their money or using their wealth or fame as a way to pull people in, but they know that they really don't care. They just, somebody's I don't know. It's giving me childish. They need to grow the fuck up. But this other person, this other person ain't even looking at you in an intimate way. They're not even concerned about that. They literally see something that you're doing that they would like to be a part of, or they would like to invest in or work with, and they see potential. So the person, they saw it too, but their ego didn't care. Their ego wouldn't allow them to care. Somebody, I can smell alcohol. Like, I don't know if somebody's drinking right now, or if I'm talking about somebody who drinks quite a bit, but I'm smelling alcohol. And it smells like bourbon or like a dark drink. This could be like a bourbon, a Crown Royal, Hennessy. This could be like anything that's a dark. I'm picking up on dark drinks, whiskey even. I'm not. This ain't whiskey, cause whiskey got a different type of smell to it. This ain't whiskey. So I don't know who's the drinker, but it's that's whoever this person is. They drink a lot, because you know that. Have you ever smelt a drunk? Like the breath of a drunk person. You don't want to tell them like, "Damn, bruh, sis," like because they drink. Like they all every time you see them, they drink it. So their breath always, or they reek of, you know, liquor, old liquor, like that. It stink. Now it's starting, because it's starting to stink. At first, it was giving me bourbons and, like, you don't know, like it's like as if somebody's sitting back with one of those little bitty cups, you know, at a lodge or something, drinking with a cigar or some shit. It's giving me that. But this person is a heavy drinker because they reap of it. This is this immature individual, but they ain't stupid. They are very alert. So basically, this is a functioning alcoholic, maybe, possibly. Now, I'm not gonna say this is specific, ain't it? Y'all don't know where this shit coming from. I gotta be honest, because it started with a picture, but this shit just starting to pave out. Something about sand. Sand. And sand is like a million grains of sand. This is like grains of sand. As if somebody's counting the days, like counting sand. You could have distanced yourself from somebody, and it doesn't necessarily have to be because you completely stop fooling with them, or like you're not cool with them, or but somebody may have took that the wrong way. Maybe your life just got busy. Maybe you just started doing things that, in this time of your life that you are being called to do differently. Maybe his work schedule changed or something, but this person took it like, oh, they don't fuck with me no more. But they don't even want to call and see whoever whoever this person, and for me to say that, they must have a way of reaching out to you. They don't even want to, check, but they would prefer to assume that you don't fuck with them. You probably don't. You probably had a falling out. I'm not really sure, but I'm just saying that you're doing something over here. It's like you're focused on this bag, and this person is focused on why you're not talking to them. And then somebody's like, well, where are they? Because, like, if you reach out to them, let them know. If you talk to them, let them know. And that's another reason why this person is not reaching out to you, or not, because they know that somebody is trying to sending a message through them to come to you about. And they also know something about them not being able to talk to you or be around you without revealing it. I don't know if it's a comfort that you give this person to where they can just let stuff slide off their chest. They just want to talk and tell you stuff. But it's giving me, they want to, wow, this is a real, like, I'm really doing this shit. Well, I'm tripping because I'm low key, well, it ain't the first time, but I don't know. This person, though, like, doesn't want to tell you shit about it. It's almost like if they do communicate with you, they want to make sure that this other person is not asking about you anymore. They want to make sure that they can't find you, reach you. That right now, the best thing for them to do is act like, I don't know where they is. I can't reach out to them. They're not answering the phone. Their phone is off. I can't. They don't. I don't fuck with them. This and this. So they start. I don't know if they're bad. I can't say this person is bad mouthing you. So this may not be the same energy from that last message that I did. But what I can say is that they are avoiding you while they have others, or either they could be them, but I'm picking up on they got others. Damn. At first I said like another person, but others, it could be. But they got others snapping, taking pictures, or keeping up with something when it comes to you. And like I say, it's that iPhone. It's something about the iPhone. So whoever is taking it's the iPhone and the Android here. Well, we know these days in them two main phones, iPhone and a damn Android. It's very rare that you see a person with a regular flip, phone, a cheap, cheap Verizon or something like that, burner phone or whatever. But this is somebody's taking, whoever that's taking the pictures, whether they're taking them off your profile, whether they're, I don't know how they're getting them, but whoever's taking those pictures, that's the one with the iPhone. Somebody else got an Android. So if you know that these days, people got their preference. So pay attention to that type of stuff too. But yeah, I really do feel like this is a warning. Um, I don't know if it's like, say for instance, later on, because later on, if this person reaches out to you, if they haven't been reaching out to you just to check on you and see how you doing, little something like that, and they reach out to you later on down the road, that's because they were waiting for somebody to stop asking about you. They were waiting to see somebody move forward with a progression of maybe teaming up or working with somebody else. This person is probably even, going to try to recommend someone towards them that can have the same potential or close to the potential of what you were doing, to where this person wanted to work with you in the first place, just to lure them off of you. But I don't know if this person is trying to keep motherfuckers away from you until they are ready to try to come towards you themselves, or what is happening with that. But it's given jealousy. It's given, oh, This could be because I'm picking up on the card. You know what I'm saying? The King of fucking Cups in reverse. So this could be a Scorpio. You could be a Scorpio. This could be some. That's the first sign that I done said, y'all. So it could possibly be a Scorpio, or it could be you could be a Scorpio, or somebody has that shit in their chart for this to, yeah, because it's giving it, and this is that drunk, jealous energy. This probably is this person, male or female, that's damn, I really did sit there and describe a jealous Scorpio and didn't even realize it's somebody who did not have their head on straight, somebody who's not listening to divine guidance or into their intuition at all, somebody who's wearing their head on their hard on their sleeve, all in their feelings, and it's probably obvious. So yeah, interesting energy. Let me see. That's crazy. You said you have an hourglass tattoo on your arm. Oh, saying really? Ain't that something? Really? That a bitch? I be tripping off of this. Low key, I ain't gonna even lie. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the bubbles too. Yes. I'm trying to keep it for where it's not too boring because at the end of the day, I ain't no picture there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And I'm doing pretty cool. Thank you for even, for that love that you're sending, Shaylee, because a lot of people don't care, but I noticed that I got the subscribers that actually communicate with me, y'all the shit, for real. Like, I really adore y'all. And yeah, but for the most part, something is coming in fast, or somebody's gonna try to come towards you, maybe, and take matters into their own hands. Somebody could be trying to find you online because they can. This person is not. This is somebody who's not, and I repeat, they are not about to tell this person anything about how to get in touch with you. They are not about to tell you that this person is looking for you and trying to seek you out to work with you. It doesn't matter if you even if this person is paying big or paying a certain salary or a wage and you may even need the extra damn money. They don't give a damn. Whoever this person, this snake energy was or is, they are selfish as fuck. And like I said, they look at it like pussy come a dime a dozen, dick come a dime a dozen. This person could literally possibly be bisexual. They sexual preferences, their sexual business though. But with me saying it like that, it may be someone that's like low key bisexual. But it could be, once again, just male or female, either one. Hell, it doesn't matter either one. Both of them could be bisexual shit. But yeah, so I just think that it's kind of fucked up that you could have a opportunity, and it's almost like I'm not gonna let nobody else give them this opportunity. I can give it to them. But right now I'm having my fun right now. But I'm gonna keep them because I know this person knows you are the shit to them. This person did not expect you to be, and this person did not realize the thing. I think the jealousy hit them because I don't think they realized how they felt about you, or that until this other person started asking about you. You know how that motherfucker don't want you until somebody else do. Well, it don't matter how they want you though, but that's what I'm picking up, and that's what I'm gonna title this, because I think I already titled it, but okay, whatever. But somebody didn't want nothing to do with you like that until it's almost like they may look at it like you may take them as, if they come to you like, well, I want to work with you, I want to do this with you, and I want to date you, or you may not take them serious because they've already shown you something. Now, it doesn't mean, like I say, it doesn't mean that you may, I don't know if you still talk to this person or not. I really don't. But I do know that there's a distance between you and this person. And when I say distance, you're focused on something else. Simply focused on something else. But this person is taking it like you don't fuck with them no more. And I'm assuming that if you reached out to the person, they would, I don't know. I don't think you should. The reason why I say that is because somebody's so arrogant. I think they're expecting you to. And I think that this person feels like they can kind of step on the friendship, step on the relationship, step on the business ship, whatever the shipment is. And you're going to, because like I say, picking up on a wealthy brat. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know if that really is going to hit home for everybody. I really do think that that's significant, even though it's kind of, I guess you can call it general hell. I don't even know what to call it because this is channeled. You said I don't even know what you said. I'm trying to see what you said, and I saw it. But a piece in, oh, you said he's by, oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Well, see, I don't do the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really over here tearing me up with that one. But wow. So, you be popping in. I gotta say it, Shayla, you be popping in. Maybe these messages be for you. I don't know. Because it seems like you pop in right on time and stuff be hitting accuracy for you, and I don't be expecting to jump up and do these messages. And of course, we don't know who's watching and who's not watching and who's gonna watch and all of that shit. But I'm really glad that I can be significant for you as well as I want to be significant for others. Hopefully, you know, hmm, maybe it is time to leave the cards alone. But I like them. I do. Maybe I'll just play with them, when I play with them, and when I don't need to play with them, I just won't. Just bounce around because I like them. But God is warning somebody here because this is giving me a warning of, and if this is somebody that, like I say, that you could have been doing business with or anything, and they corrupted or they didn't do what they said they were gonna do. They didn't, commit to the whatever the fuck it is, yo. Somebody around them trying to get a hold to you. And this person is not letting that shit happen. So I hope that this helps. Shaylee, thank you so much for chilling with me while I got this message out. And I really low-key, just for kicks, I want to do a reading because I'm kind of I'm jacked about it. But if I cannot go to sleep, I'm going to say it like that. I can't believe I'm not asleep, to be honest. But if I cannot go to sleep, because I really just been laying up here chilling, and Zeke been all in my face, like taking my spot and everything. So we've been wrestling low-key, too. He at the end of the bed now, so he ain't fucking with me. But, yeah. But if I can't go to sleep, I'm going to jump on. I'm going to jump back on. Fuck it. But if I'm being told not to do a reading when I jump back on, I will follow those orders. But it don't mean that I can't still spit my shit, So I'm gonna get up out of here. What you say? You said we saw you for a year and you fucking, well, see, that's jacked up. And people, that's the thing. People take stuff as a grain of salt. And not realizing that that salt is the purification of it all. And you need, a grain of salt don't really go too far. And people take shit as a grain of salt. And when it should be the whole damn salt box, you know what I'm saying? Like for real, real, because and then they turn around and be salty, and just some bullshit. It just it just be bullshit. I don't understand it either. Yeah. Thank you for being supportive for real. You're super sweet. And a lot of people, they don't, you know. But a lot of people do, and I really appreciate the ones that do. And I really do. I see your heart, and I really do hope that, it can continue to heal. Start with, you got to start somewhere. And a lot of people don't know what they got until it's gone. And I promise you this, it ain't always right when they leave, or right when you walk away, that they recognize it. I've gotten, I've had, I got exes that can't stand me. I got exes that wish that I would communicate with them. But all of it is for the same reason. And the reason is they can't they can't take me. And when I say that, it's kind of like, maybe I'm too serious. I don't know. Maybe I was too serious when I was dating in relationships, and people wanted to play. But to me, I've never been the type of person that played with people's feelings, because I got feelings, and I take my shit serious. So I didn't care if I was in high school with the shit. I didn't care. I didn't ever play with nobody's feelings. And as an adult, I'm, they say that you do certain things as a kid, you grow out of it and start doing other things. And I ain't gonna lie, I thought that once my divorce was final, and I thought that once my kids was grown and I ain't have to worry about certain things with them no more, I was like, I'm finna be outside. I'm finna be in the streets. I'm finna have me some fun. And I ain't did shit but focus more on building for me, you know. And we all got choices. And some people, they do start things off as in a very immature state, and eventually they grow out of that shit. But some people, they love being in that damn South Nord energy, and they love being comfortable in their skin doing the fuck shit that they do, not understanding that one day they're gonna wish that they could have turned back those hands of time. And I really do got, exes they've let me know that they felt that shit, subliminally speaking, talking about the other shit, finding ways to reach out to me after years, and we've been over with. Why are you looking me up on Instagram and Facebook and shit like that? Why are you doing this? Because, you know, that shit hits later. It doesn't matter if you were a good ass person to somebody. Sometimes it don't matter how long the time frame goes. If that person, if that person really, they may have to go through this heartbreak, have motherfuckers do them like they was done doing the next person, and they gonna think back on you. I promise you. Even they don't have to reach out and try, but I can promise you, somebody is on that people search, Facebook. They looking. These exes lurk when they knew that they had something good and lost it. I don't give a fuck if they married. None of that. Because I done had a motherfucker, tell me that I was a practice wife. That shit hurt my heart when they said I was just for practice. And they proved that I was supposedly for practice when they turned right around and cheated on me with a girl I didn't know, and turned right around and proposed to that girl in front of their family. And didn't know the girl long at all. Got kids with the girl and everything now. But until I learned to block because some people, yeah, I gotta go on and block them, because they energy, just because they want to come back and see where they sit with you, their energy still don't be right with themselves. They may feel regret on certain things, but that don't mean that they are ready to fix themselves. So the best thing that they're gonna do is just want to check on you, see how you're doing, see if you're still in that same energy, see if they can still vibe with you, see if you know well, how much have you grown and how much do they have to work hard to manipulate you if they can still get in to do it. Then you got some that's really then became a changed man or a changed woman. And you know, but those people, I gotta say it, those people tend to learn from certain from that mistake, um, and they really tend to go off into you know another relationship some in some cases. But the ones that I can tell you, the ones that don't learn from it, them the ones gonna still be in the same position, but they gonna come looking for you because they need to see. I remember this motherfucker. They treated me good. So they come looking. They lurk, and they gonna continue to lurk. Let them do it. Make you are famous to them. Why? Because of your heart. And I've noticed that I got some real my collective energies that come watch my shit. Y'all got some good ass hearts. It's rare. It's rare that I've communicated with you guys and peeped the liars, because there's still some that want to act like they all goody good and about their life, and they've just been doing the humane thing and all of that good shit, and they are fake as fuck, you know. And so you just got to know how to weed it out. And I thank God for weeding it out for me, because I sometimes my back be turned to it. I got other shit to do, you know. So y'all look, I'm a go, because now I'm just rambling. I feel like, but if I cannot go to sleep, really not trying to go to sleep, but I know I need to get my ass up because I got things I gotta do. And that's another thing, y'all. I'm in a minute. I will be, for the ones who make it to the end of this message, because everybody ain't gonna listen to the full message. I already know. And that's how I know it. Like, once again, it weeds out, because the ones that need to hear the things, the announcements, the things, y'all gonna listen. But I know why God pulled me away from my desk. Now, as far as what he's doing with me and these cards, I don't know, you know, fully yet. I'm still trying to figure that out. But I know why he pulled me away from the desk, because it's other things. My routine is definitely changing, and I have to fit. Like, I'm literally doing things to where I'm building a real, like a different type of realistic schedule that I got to fit this into. I got to fit this into. I got to, you know, so, and I'm going to bring my programs back for the ones who watch them. Just give me some time to adjust to this newness that God is putting on me right now. And it's not a bad thing. God is showing me some nice things. I'm very anxious and excited about them. I'm not going to lie. I'm really, like, I'm cheesing now thinking about it, because it's new. It's beautiful for me. It's beautiful change, but it does require a lot of work. That's why I'm like, why the fuck am I not asleep? You know, but I can't help how God I have me up with uploads and down with downloads, you know. And maybe this is why I couldn't go to sleep. But I really wasn't trying to. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't trying to go to sleep. Shit. I wasn't. I'm just laying here chilling. So maybe I need to close my eyes and count some sheep and shit, you know, figure that out and see what happened. Let me see. You said, yeah, thank you. Because sometimes you know, oh, okay, your connection had got messed up. I'm reading it from the bottom up. I know this sounds weird, but I'm backwards as fuck. So take it. My bad. But yeah, I got a habit of that. You know, when somebody say that you got your frequency too high, tell them to turn theirs up or shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, who does that? Because why would somebody be worried about your frequency? I could understand if it was a low vibration, you know? Because it's like we need the vibration up. And the whole point of making this world come into harmony one person at a time It's to keep a high fucking frequency. So for a person to even talk like that, run, run, bitch, run. You hear me? Run away, because that ain't who you need to be around anyway. Because all they gonna do is drop your vibration, and fuck no, it ain't even worth it. Sometimes we work hard to keep our vibrations up. People, this is a cold ass, dirty ass world, and I don't mean to say it like that, because Gaia, you know what's up. But these people that's walking amongst Gaia, tisk tisk, they don't give a fuck. So it's a cold world, even on a hot day. So it's rare to have a person know how to try to maneuver through this shit, and keep they vibration on a good note, keep their heart in the right place. The things that people do to try to knock people down, eventually, you got motherfuckers that if you can't beat them, join them and start acting and doing they shit too. And so for you to be able to stand out like that, continue to stand out and walk that shit with pride, with your head up. Don't get too fucks. I can't wait for somebody to tell me my vibration too high. I remember when the dad that raised me, because I used to walk around outside. I ain't gonna lie, I had a blunt, but I had a book. I always had books, walking around reading them outside and shit, laying in the grass. And that motherfucker told me I read too much. And I understand that you can't believe everything the man write in the book. I get it. But it's still intriguing to gain the knowledge. Knowledge is power. And for somebody to tell me that I was doing it too much, that I needed to stop reading books. You know what I'm saying? I was like, the fuck you mean? I can tell the difference between a fairy tale and an illusion and the confusion and all the other stuff. So, let me figure that out on my own. I can tell when he was full of shit. And when he was full of shit, he couldn't stand me calling it out. But so when people try to tell you to go against something that you're being pulled to do, or your heart is doing, if your brain want to pick up a little extra knowledge, if your vibration is up, and you enough to bring others up, because if your vibration is high like that, you got to understand that other people are going to recognize, for that person to recognize it enough to say, you need your vibration too high, your frequency too high. Fuck you mean, like that mean that you give them a little bit of fear, you make them uncomfortable. I get up and start dancing and shit in front of them. I get up and start doing some other shit, because bitch, if you that uncomfortable, I'm finna go on and run you the fuck away from me. Real talk, because ain't no way in hell you supposed to be looking at me sideways because I'm in a good mood. Ain't no way in hell you supposed to come at me in a fucked up way, like I'm doing something wrong, because I'm trying to stay in a cheery position with myself in this fucked up ass world. The dad that raised me, he made a comment to me, and I remember standing outside talking to him, and I see, like generations of kids. I'm grown, I was grown at this point in my life. And generations of kids is playing up and down the street. They doing fuck shit left and right. I was in the hood. I was standing outside on the block. It ain't got to be the block, it ain't got to be the block to have that type of shit. Just saying. This could be anywhere. Suburbs, shit, the hills. Take it how you choose. Shit is just everywhere. Some people just know how to keep it cleaned up a little bit better than the next. But I remember him, I was like, damn, it was something that he let one of my siblings, that I found out that he wasn't my father, so those wasn't my baby siblings like I thought, but I still love them. Just can't talk to them. But he was letting the little sister that I thought was my sister. He was letting her. I know that should be sounding weird when I say it, but that's how I gotta explain it. But he was saying something to her, and he let her get away with something that ain't no way he would have let me get away with it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, in her age, I was like, whoa. And I was like, what are you doing? You know, like, how you gonna let this happen right in front of your face, bro? What the fuck? You know? And he looked at me and said, well, the world is changing. You gotta change with it. This is before I found out he wasn't my father. I got offensive when he said that shit. I was like, no, the fuck you don't. I was like, that ain't what I was raised to believe. And you raised me, you know, even if he had a lot of messed up ways, we still learn from our household. It's up to us what we choose to learn in the household. It's up to us if we want to ride for that shit because everybody else do it, so it's okay to do it too. While you look at them motherfuckers, because in my household, it was a bunch of lust and I don't know what the fuck the other thing was, but it was lust in that house. But it was just disturbance. It was like a disturbia there, it was a spirit there. You could now that I'm thinking back on it, yes, you know. But I used to get my ass beat for breathing in the house. You feel me? Like if I let it go of a shit, I had to look around like fuck the building. You know? So I had to be watchful. I got treated like I did a lot of things that I didn't have no business doing in at home. And I wasn't doing what I was being treated like I was doing. I was being accused. And so I got to a point to where I started running away. I started jumping the fence. I started, getting the fuck on because if I'm going to keep getting my ass beat for it, I don't mean no harm, but this is my 15, 16, 17-year-old thoughts. If I'm going to constantly be getting my ass beat for it, I might as well try shit. So, I remember the first time I jumped the fence. I jumped the fence and walked down the alley. I ain't even had nowhere to go. I was like, I'm finna go back home. Some bullshit. So sometimes a person, they want you to have an image that you don't have. And see, but when that man said that the world is changing, so you might as well, you need to change with it. No, I plead the fifth. That ain't what I learned. And so I refuse that. Like, what the fuck you mean? You were supposed to go against the grain, not go along with the way this fucked up ass world is trying to take you in these kids. Especially the kids. No. So, yeah, man. I mean, it's a hard ass world out here. And these people in it do not give a fuck. And they sit back and do this. It's men out here that are constantly cheat. But then when they daughters getting that same treatment, then they want to jack that man up. And what? Karma is a real bitch to the point to where, yeah, you, even if it don't come back to you, it goes down in generation to generation. You gonna see your kids suffer. I don't mean to say it in no fucked up way like this, so my bad for that. But yeah, when people do certain things and think they got away with it, no, your bloodline didn't. And it's fucked up that some people don't think about what comes after them enough to care like that. And it's sad. It really is a sad ass place. But Shaylee, I really do hope that we can get some more healing out of you for real. Like, I want your heart to fully heal from them circumstances. I want you to look up because it took me. Look, I'm gonna be honest. 2024. I'm finally, I thought I healed. I thought I was healed in 23. I thought I was healed in 22. Hell, I thought I was healed when I got away from the shit and was able to say I'm out of it. I thought I was healed. No, that, it's trauma. This is real. And I'm going to be the one to say it. I was traumatized from a child all the way, and then took me into my marriage and all the way up. So I don't know for somebody to come into me and expect me to not look at them double or you know don't just trust them right off and expect me to trust them from day one. And y'all out y'all fucking rabbit ass mind, But I can say that you treat others like you want to be treated, and you're gonna get the results that you're looking for. And if others don't want to treat you like that, then you keep your fucking distance. Because I can be one to say this: some people do treat people the way they want to be treated and still get treated fucked up. I'm one. Why am I raising my hand? You can't see it anyway. But yeah, I'm one of them. I really just raised my hand. But yeah. So for people to expect you to, that you got to go through certain things to understand certain things. Some people don't. Some people don't. So they'll never get it. It's like a person that want to speak about what they wouldn't do and how they would do on certain things when it come down to their children, but they ain't got no damn kids. Ain't got no kids. Ain't had to go through none of the shit, none of the diaper changing. I don't care. Look, I don't care if you was an auntie. I don't care if you was an uncle. If the kid is not yours, if you raise the kid as yours, I get it. I ain't trying to knock nothing in the ass on that. Facts. But if you can go drop them back off, if you can take them back home, and shit like that, you don't count to me. I'm sorry, not unless you watching a majority. If you keeping them more than the parent itself is. But if it's a working parent, I don't know, man. I can't really say much about that because both people are putting in work. Both situations is putting in work. But hell nah. Can't nobody that ain't got no kids, especially somebody that's probably half a kid, they damn self tell me shit about even when somebody fresh got a baby and say, I'm not gonna be that strict on my kids. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna love them and not what you before you know it, you're gonna realize you done pop that ass. You done pop that ass and you done pop that ass because they gonna test you. How many motherfuckers had a puppy? Tell me I'm lying. If I'm lying, I'm dying and I'm going to lay here and croak over if that's the case. I don't give a damn how sweet you is. You done pop that puppy at least twice. You know what I'm saying? You pop them and probably smudge their nose in a little poop or pee to get in their ass to show them this is a no-no. You don't do that. Sometimes verbal ain't good enough. Spare the rod, you spoil the child. The fuck? And people forget that. Hell, and that's even about an adult these days. Real shit. And it's sad that you got to treat other adults like that. But immaturity is real. Some motherfuckers just want to be a Toys R Us kid for the rest of their life. For real. So, now I'm rambling. How long I been rambling? Because I'm really fucking rambling. And y'all just sitting there listening to me ramble. You said I totally get it. I was the real rebellious child. Period. You said I hate it, but it was hard. You said I hate it, but it was hard because I was supposed to love it. Yeah, like I wasn't rebellious, but I think I was becoming rebellious. But by the time I started getting ready to turn probably to that, I got pregnant. I got pregnant with my son. I got pregnant with my son at 17. I had my son 8 days before my 18th birthday. And nobody gave me a gift that year. And really, after that, and now that I think about it, I didn't get no gifts before that. The fuck? I got a moped. I got an Aero 80 Honda moped. Like, I can remember this shit because it's rare. I didn't really get anything growing up. I had a moped and I could only ride it around the yard. Like literally, I couldn't even go out the fucking yard with it until I started begging to go to drive it to track practice. And finally I was able to do that. And only able to do it with the person, he only let me drive the track practice on it as long as I had my friend on the back with me. And I found out later on as an adult that there was a friend that had not only had a crush on him, but he ended up fucking, So I really don't know the motive behind that. either. I just know that my life had a motive behind it. Everybody had a piece of some type of pie, but me. And yeah, now it's my turn, but it comes with the healing process. Like I said, I thought I was healed when I wasn't. This year, I can actually say that the healing has begun. I'm in the midst of healing. It's process. It's levels to that shit. From going through years of trauma, years of trauma, and it doesn't matter if you're in domestic, the child, the wife, the husband, the brother, the sister. It doesn't matter where your trauma came from. That shit is real, and people take it as a grain of salt. I've even heard other readers, not many though, I gotta be honest, not many. There's a selective amount though of readers. That's one thing that kind of made me kind of fall back on listening to other readers so much, because I used to really like enjoy listening to other readers. And, you know, when I started hearing how they were disrespecting trauma, like people that that cry easily, people that can feel, other people's, got empathetic energy and can feel other people, and just whatever. They talk like they're weak, and you'll be surprised how strong these motherfuckers is. You'll be surprised. That's why they can cry so easy. That's why they can show the expression so easy. That's why their emotions are intact like that. They ain't gotta hide shit. You ain't gotta sugarcoat it. You ain't gotta be fake. You being you. And I commend you for that. For the men who don't cry, I done said it a few times, and I'll say it again now. For the men who don't cry, y'all stay the fuck away from me. And I ain't trying to be funny or rude, but that's the rude in me that's saying, yeah, stay the fuck away from me. Because everybody sheds tears. And when you act like you afraid to let them out, boy, what are you finna do? What's next? What are you harboring inside of you that you don't, I'm scared of you. I'm scared of you. If I can't see, and it ain't like about like I man need to cry. I want to see some tears. I gotta demasculate them. No, but we all had. I done wiped the tears off the father that raised me face. You know, my ex-husband. I done seen it in his face when he wanted to, but I gotta be honest. Never seen him shed a tear, and he was a big part of my trauma too. You know, and I think when people hold shit like that in, male or female, I think when people hold shit like that in, I think it disturbs another part of them where they can possibly, and I'm not speaking this against nobody, so y'all don't quote me. I'm going off my own thoughts right now. This is not nothing that is medically said or nothing, but I do believe that that's where people end up with dementia. People end up with Alzheimer's. People end up with other things. Now, some shit is just genetic. Some shit is just genetic. But I do feel like some of this shit be because motherfuckers don't get it out like they need to. You don't have to go to a therapist. You don't have to go to a counselor or a psychiatrist. You don't. Hell, you don't have to go to nobody that you can really trust. You just got to get it out. Just like how I'm laying here right now, talking my shit. I got another video that I did that was 4 hours long. Once I looked at how long, I watched it like twice since I done did the video. Because I done watched it one time to go back and listen to what I said. Like, damn, I was really, damn. And then I watched it another time to look at my face. I was looking at how much weight I had on me. I was looking at, like, damn, like the cigar I was smoking was damn near bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck? But I was, and I really felt embarrassed. And I almost closed it out to where couldn't nobody see it. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. That's me. It's my life. It's my up and my down. It's my struggle, my journey. I wasn't on no heavy drugs. I smoked weed. Was smoking the fuck out of weed back then too, but I wasn't on no drugs. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't doing nothing that was gonna, that would be embarrassing enough to me, other than, loving motherfuckers and really that was my drug. You want to call it a drug? My drug was giving the wrong motherfuckers my essence, my energy. And shit, all they wanted to do was take advantage of it and see how much more they could snatch and take. And I know now, and still to this day, if I let a person do it, yeah, I guess if you let a person do it, they're gonna do it. But people still want to be in my energy just to try to throw me to the wayside or try to make me feel small for some reason. I'll never understand that, because it's a million and one motherfuckers in this world, and for people to feel like they need to be prone to fucking with me, it's kind of like, why? But you don't let them in before, they think they can get in again, you know? And you got to be careful. Let me see what you said. I would look on my other phone, but it's dead. Let me see. You said if I would cut my computer on, but I powered it off. I'm like, you said it's choosing to face the pain and heal. I need my glasses bad as fuck. Wow. So I pulled the phone back far from my face and I can see. So I don't know if that's nearsighted or farsighted, but yeah. So it's saying, okay, it's choosing to face the pain and heal, therefore giving yourself a chance at happiness or hurting for the rest of your life. Right. Right. And see, the thing is that people don't understand hurt people. And these are the ones that didn't want to heal. These are the ones that didn't want to acknowledge the pain. Some of them Geminis. I gotta go and throw that under the belt. Sorry, Geminis, but yeah, y'all be acting funny with me. But it's funny because I attract them. I attract my worst enemies. And maybe y'all do too. I notice that I'm prone to Geminis. My brothers are Geminis. One of my brothers is a Gemini Cancer cusp. He swear he'll cancel one day. You can't tell him shit. And then the next day, it's like maybe a couple of weeks later, he get to talking about he a Gemini. And I'm like, I thought you was I'm a Gemini. I'm like, fuck it. I ain't gonna argue with it. Like, he a Gemini Cancer cusp though. He's literally born the first day of June. I mean, he's June 21st. So born the first day. Just like me, I'm July 19th. I'm a beginning of a Cancer Leo cusp. So, yeah. And me and him were like the two most spiritual ones, too. I think that's kind of weird. I don't know. But where the fuck that even going? But yeah, I don't even know where I was going with that, so my bad. But yeah, like you said though, cause my bad. Like I'm gonna tell you, I'm rambling for real. But yeah, when hurt people, that's why, because they haven't allowed themselves to heal. That's why that saying is real. Hurt people hurt people. And when somebody don't care about hurting you, but then I had a homeboy. I had somebody that, to me, I considered him my best friend as a male, during my adulthood. I had a best friend male as a kid, and apparently he was the only dude I could talk to on the phone, but my daddy knew he called him gay. I didn't say he not gay. He is, yeah, he gay. He's gay. I used to be so argumentative about that though. He ain't gay. Quit calling him that. He's my friend. He gay. That's why you the only one you can talk to on the phone. But damn. He really is gay. But I forgot where I was going with that. See, I'm so ADHD-ish right now. But I had a friend that was really, to me, he was my best male friend as an adult. That's how I saw him. To me, we were like I don't know. We was on the same wave with energy, even though he had his fuck shit ways. That's him. I ain't gotta worry about that. You just my friend. But uh, the things that when I say he was, he would look out. He did his look out on the cool, but it seemed like it was only to benefit him in the end. And I'm speaking on it because you know you don't want to lose people that you love that's in your life, but sometimes you just gotta let shit go when you realize that all they want to do is take your energy and don't care about transferring any of it back in a positive way. And that it goes back to that energy what I spoke about, the snake, the boa constrictor shit, or a motherfucker wrapping around somebody, not venomous, not that, but just, yeah. But people don't know how to. Whew, I don't know if I'm gonna keep this up. I think I need to. What y'all think I should do? Even for the person that's listening that ain't saying anything, what you think I should do? You know, I really just want people to know that if you've ever felt like this in any kind of way, you are not alone. And I mean, whoever needs to hear all of this, if it's just hearing me talk, hell, I don't know, but man, know that God love you, even when the world is against you, even when people feel like it's okay to use you. I had to check my dog tonight. Like, dude literally tried to wrap me around a tree. I was like, do I need to hug the tree? Is that what you're trying to say? Fuck. So I hugged it. I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna hug the tree. Fuck it. But Zeke been acting kind of weird today though. He been trying to take my spots, like literally. Even when I climbed out of the, I mean, got climbed out. Even when I got up out my chair from my desk, I came. This motherfucker was looking like he was trying to climb up there. I was like, what the fuck is you doing? Like, but yeah, he's been trying to. So I went in. I poured a okey doke on his ass. And you trying to take my spot on my bed, like where my pillows at and stuff. I went and laid in his bed. He got up like, hold on, bitch. He got up and ran and tried to. He was icky about that. He had a problem with it. And I'm like, see, that's the thing. Like people have a problem with you doing to them what they do to you, but they don't see it as being wrong. For some reason, it's not triggering in their mind that you doing this shit. So how come you can't take this shit? Somebody says, why come? Why come? Because I don't talk like that. Also, you're a Pisces, Aries, cusp. Also, you're a cusp too. I think I think I spoke your energy in a reading the other night. Because I was speaking about I mean, I was speaking about someone of innocence, someone of, hold on, you said it is not rambling until, okay, thank you. Thank you, cuz, hell, I don't know, to me it's rambling, because people be saying I talk too damn much. I didn't even have somebody tell me, can you just get to the reading already? I'm like, bitch, can you just get off my shit then? How fast can you just go to another reader? Like, they're talking about so they wasn't trying to hear a sermon. Well, guess what? Bye. Get off my shit because you're gonna hear it talking fucking with me. Cause I got words and I like to talk. And yeah, but I can ramble. I can ramble my ass off. But I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy talking. I enjoy communicating. I enjoy sharing my stories, even if they're not so good. Even doing my stories, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I done had some fucked up moments in my stories, but it is that they're my stories, and we all got a life to live in this bitch and a story to create. And the things that I've been through, I'm not going to sit up and act like nobody's been through it worse. This world is crazy. And, it's a lot of things that people have to endure in this world that shouldn't be, especially as children. I cannot stress that enough. And I'm saying this because as me being a child, I got overlooked and treated the way that the things that my brothers did see as far as me getting treated, they couldn't even stand it. They couldn't stand it. They couldn't stay in the house to watch. They had to leave. And like one of my brothers, the dad that raised me, he would send his ass. He would send him away. He would send him away before he got in my ass about nothing. I ain't gonna say it was just something. I had a lying problem when I was young. I used to try to because I did little shit and I tried to get away with the little shit that I did. So yeah, I had a lying problem, but my lying problem apparently wasn't good enough because I got caught every fucking time. That's the one thing I can say now in my life. I don't do. I ain't got no reason to. Fuck you. What you gonna do? Like as many whoopings as I got. You know what I'm saying? Even in a lot of the lies, look. When I started telling the truth, I was being looked at as a lie. And then and shit, when I started telling the truth, I was still getting my ass beat. You feel me? Yeah. Thank you for that. I don't be minding being vulnerable. I just be me. Somebody's name, and I know that your name is Shaylee, but for some reason, when I just seen that, I seen Charlie. So somebody's name could be Charlie or Charles, Charleston. This could also have something to do with a city or I was finna say a state, but I don't think that's it. There ain't no state called Charlie. Charlotte. Is that North Carolina? Somebody's name could be Charlotte or Charlotte, something like that as well. But oh boy, the way that I'm just up here going, I think it's time for me to go. I don't even know what time it is, but I know. And my other phone is dead, and everything else is off except the TV in the living room that ain't nobody watching. Nobody ever watches because nobody ever in there. Y'all think I should pull a card? Look, I'm like, I ain't gonna do it because if I tried to pull a card, the sound might go out again. That shit crazy. The way that sound went out earlier. I'm trying to make sure I ain't missed none of your messages. And healing does hurt, and a lot of people don't understand. They think that healing is like going through a healing process is some people think that going through a healing process is it means that you're getting better. No, it means that you're facing shit. And that shit hurt when you facing that shit, when you facing stuff for what it really is, when you facing people for who they really are, situations for how they really are. you know it's facing the music, and facing the music can sometimes be loud. And you want to turn that shit down, but you let that shit go ahead and you face it. It's like being at a concert and you standing in front of that one speaker right by the damn what you call it, by the stage, and all you hear is the music, but then you go home and you got a headache that you can't get rid of because of the way that once that sound frequency dropped and lowered, your brain was a little traumatized from it, shaken up. So it leaves you with this headache that you don't understand. You didn't feel it when you was there, so why do I got it now? When a person faced the music, they hit everything hit the fan. When you facing your and and that's a fearful thing to do, and that's why it's a lot of unhealed people around this motherfucker because shit they don't know how to face it. They don't know how to they don't want to go through that pain. They've went through enough, but the if you can get through the smoke, you can get through the fire. And when you can get through the fire, it's like walking on hot stones. You can walk on them and go ahead and get to the other side and just imagine walking on them in slow motion. Yes, you got them blisters on your feet after that, but you done walk the walk. So guess what? You can talk that motherfucking talk. And that's why I be like, some people don't even need to talk to me. don't even waste your time unless you know what I'm saying, like, because it's a lot of individuals that they'll rather compare themselves to your to you. Not how can you? But I'm gonna tell you this because I done met somebody that do that every time I spoke about something. Instead of them taking it in, because y'all take it in, I appreciate you for that. Instead of them taking it in, what they would do is, I did this, girl, your shit wasn't nothing, what about me, what about this, what about, and I'm like, well, damn, I'm not comparing my stuff to yours. You know what I'm saying, like, at all, like, what? I Relating is cool, yeah, but comparing, no. Can't do that. Because you can't compare your feelings to the next person. You can understand maybe how they feel, but even with that, when we say that, we got to be watchful because some people will be like, how the fuck you understand it? It's like I say, a person that say like, with me with kids, I wouldn't do this. You don't know what the fuck you would do. Cause you ain't got, if you especially if you ain't got no damn kids, and having somebody else's kids ain't necessarily that. You know what I'm saying? And some mamas ain't even good mamas. Some mamas and daddies, parents, grandmothers, whoever raised, because people are raised by aunts. People are raised by uncles. People are raised by grandmothers, grandfathers, and fathers, and just mothers, singled out. That shit is real. It's here. That's why I'm saying when it's those type of energies, I'm not knocking it. I'm not gonna knock it. But the ones that know for a fact that you can drop their ass off and be right back. What was North Carolina? Let me see. Hold on. You said something about North Carolina. The ones that know what I'm on, you know what I'm on. I cannot stand a motherfucker to talk about, and I don't know where this is coming from, but I have heard it. I have seen it. I know it exists, but I haven't recently crossed paths with it. But it's just here for me to say. I cannot stand for a motherfucker to talk about somebody else's shit. I mean somebody else, and saying that they're lame, they're a crybaby, they're this, they're that. You don't know what the fuck they went through. You don't know how much of it they still got to deal with. I hate that. I hate that with a passion. Cause this is an example. I'm gonna use this, and I think after this I'm gonna go. Cause I don't. I've noticed that I stopped talking about my ex-husband a lot, which means that that's starting to really heal, and I don't wanna. I don't wanna rip no more bandages off of shit. I don't, at all. But this is somebody that if I drove a cab, that wasn't considered a job, but they can drive a truck, and it's work. It's work. This is like, this is like, I'm gonna put you in a fucked up situation with with your children. But if it was me, I'm gonna call my mama. Like this is like people, and I'm saying this because yes, this is the shit he used to pull. For some reason, it's me doing it, it's not important. I can go to the diagnostic center. I can go and be seen for this and this and that. And it ain't shit. But a motherfucker go and find out they got high cholesterol. I'll hell break loose. You know what I'm saying? I'll hell break loose. And then when you say, well, I have high cholesterol too, I don't recall that. I mean, but not only that, but I mean, my blood pressure. I was taking blood pressure pills. I don't remember. Fuck you. What you mean you don't remember? It's like I was sitting in a diagnostic center. I don't recall. You don't remember going to the doctor, being there with me. You don't remember this and this and that. You don't. This is a person that like and who knows? Hell, he might have Alzheimer's or dementia. Real shit. Who knows? But that's also somebody who I never seen shed a tear. Married 17 and a half years and never seen him shed a tear. And to me, I should have looked at that like a fucking flag. But I was too busy trying to survive those 17 and a half years. Not knowing if I was coming or going half the time because of how I was treated and what the fuck I was having to deal with. And other people looked at me on like I was full of shit because people knew how to throw rocks well and hide the fuck out their hands. I just look at it like, people, man, if you're grown enough to do it, own it. You know? Own your shit. Because what's the point of saying that you that person and when you really ain't? What's the point of, if I'm gonna talk bad about with a motherfucker, it's gonna be in a way to where the only thing bad is because of what was done to me by them. And people hate that shit because that's I got a lot to say about people doing me fucked up. And it's crazy because that's when you always whining, you always doing this. Just don't nobody want to hear that shit. You know what though? You don't want to hear that shit because you the one that did that shit. And people got that shit bad, real bad, real bad. I just ain't one of them people, and I'm not about to be. I'm sorry. I don't change with the world. I don't. And when that man told me world is changing, you got to change with it, I'm finna be left behind and, bitch, I'm finna go. I'm finna be, but see, that then they say the mothership can't save you, so your ass is gonna get left. That's what Erykah Badu said. I'd rather get on the mothership. I'd rather get on the mothership because what I'm not gonna do is fall in line with the rest of this bullshit that this world is doing. I'm really on the verge of pulling a Jesus march. You'd be surprised where my mind is at. Like I'm really on the verge of of fuck it, Jesus was homeless. You know what I'm saying? But Jesus was homeless by choice. And, in this world, homeless ain't gonna really be, it's kind of jacked. I'm not speaking this because it's people out here in this world, shit, that's barely making it. Hell, I can vouch for me. I know that place. I know that place. I'm on the verge of, and you can't sleep in your car no more. You can't sleep. You can't sleep. You can't. They trying to ban that shit. They trying to stop you people from sleeping in their vehicles and all of that shit. So I be like already questioning in my brain, like, where the fuck they gonna sleep? Yeah. So they can't sleep in their vehicles. But they got to sleep on the outside of their vehicle. What the fuck they gonna go get out the vehicle and climb on top of that motherfucker and sleep on the vehicle then? See, it's a loophole to everything since they want to try to fuck everything up because they want to raise this price. They want to do this over here. But then when you got your own shit, you can't even sleep in it. What is this world coming to? Anything, they'll do anything to keep these vibrations from rising up. That's why, baby girl, when you said that shit about you the one got me talking. You the one got me going. Because when you said that shit about somebody saying that your frequencies be too high, That shit took me. Now I'm on a whole rant. I've been on a rant ever since because how dare a motherfucker say that? Even think like that. If anything, before you say the frequency too high, come down a notch or two. The fuck? Before you say that, shit, give me some of that. Give me some of that. That's like a motherfucker saying you too skinny. I'm like, well shit, give me some of your weight. If you can't give it to me, stop telling me about something I already know. I cannot control the way God chose to create me. Yeah, it is. And it is. It is. But you know what though? And people like I've even said narcissistic to in my reading so much to where I'm tired of saying shit. Like I'm like, damn, everybody narcissist around this bitch. But honestly, yeah, this world has turned into a narcissistic world. Very selfish. All about me, 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 me. Until you start making it about you and focusing on you for the because the chosen ones, and I'm speaking chosen ones because the ones that are chosen to have that open heart, to not make it about them, may have some selfish ways here or there, but they ain't making shit about them. And for those people, yeah, you're gonna be bomb rushed by narcissistic motherfuckers. But I mean, and you're gonna probably get caught up in the mix because of how people are. Well, if you doing if you look at me like that, then you must be a narcissist because you what about this? What about this? What about this? And I had to learn a long time ago. This is man, look, I'm talking about back in 2006. I had to that's when I had to learn selfishness is not being selfish with yourself. Self-care is not fucking selfishness. And when you got people that are so used to you doing shit for them, being there for them, running to their aid, being that listening ear, da 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 da, pop 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 pop, all of that shit. You start putting focus on you. They peep. What the fuck they go? Why you ain't over here doing this? And I 2006 was the first time, and I can say this because that's how I remember it. 2006 was the first time I got called selfish. It was the first time I got called selfish, and the first person who called me that was my ex-husband. I got called selfish, and I was like, I'm being selfish because I'm actually taking out the time for me right now. Cause what I did, I dipped. I dipped. I left the house. I left the kids. I left his ass. I took his card and I went and got me a hotel. I went and got me a motherfucking room on the other side of town. I had a house, had my own bed in it, nice bed, all this shit. I got the fuck up and dipped. I didn't even pack shit. I went to Walmart, got me some PJs, shit. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. And he didn't have to ask where I was. And peep game. Because well, for one, he didn't have to ask because it showed up on the card. I could have easily pulled money out the ATM if I was trying to be a secret about the shit and wouldn't just pay for it their way. But instead, I swiped because I ain't had no reason to hide shit. And on top of that, once I laid there and got comfortable in that bed and realized that, bitch, you can spread out over here. You can do this over here. Where the kid voice said, I don't hear shit. I'm not going to hear shit. The only thing I didn't do was say what side of town I was on, which eventually, if you do your research on a bank statement, you're going to see it. You know what I'm saying? But I called him. After everything wound down, after I was able to relax and just meditate my mind and get my mind right, I called him and laid there on the phone and dozed off and because I really didn't have to leave. I didn't have to leave home. But motherfucker need a break. Like keep on. It's like, and it's okay to just run over, run over, run over, run over, run over, run over. But when the minute that you take out some self care time, a motherfucker call you selfish for it. I done had family members do that to me. I'm not dating nobody, so I'm all in their face, spoiling them like they my nigga, like they my girl. And the next damn thing they do, I got a girlfriend. Oh, I got a boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, I done went both ways. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I do give a fuck, but I'm just saying that, like, I don't give a fuck about speaking on it. It's my life. It's part of my story. So it is what it is. But either way, either way, all of a sudden I'm dating. And next thing you know, whoever I was giving all that attention to, whichever cousin or family member it was, well, they showed their ass. They showed their ass. They couldn't stand who I was dating. They was always getting in my business. It's causing problems. I couldn't stand the shit. Cause they got so used to me giving them that attention that when I started putting it elsewhere, it was a problem. And motherfuckers shouldn't get that hung up on your energy like that. Nobody. Not even trying to be funny when I say this like this, because when you're married, you become one. You become one. But not even when you're married. Now I heard Beyonce say that shit like you gotta know yourself. You gotta it's about you focusing on you. Just not, and it's true. That's true. You're supposed to already be whole within yourself before you decide to step into a relationship. You don't go in that bitch looking for somebody to make your ass complete. Cause if you do that, you in for a rude awakening. Period. So never do that. Take that, please, as a word of advice for whoever need to hear that. Don't ever step into a relationship half in it. Step in that bitch 100 with yourself. Then you'll be able to give another motherfucker 50% of that or 100% of that, and you still can cover your own ass. Because people will drain your ass, whether they know it or that they're doing it or not. Because some people don't even realize that they have that type of energy to take your energy. Well, somebody let me know I was a generator, but I already knew it. I just didn't think of it in that way. But I already knew that because I noticed years ago that I would be when I pulled up, like say for instance, I come in from town, come in from out of town or something, and I would pull up in the old neighborhood. The neighborhood would be empty as fuck. Ain't nobody outside. Nobody. I pull up and I may step in and visit, step outside and sit on the porch and fire a blunt up, of course. And all of a sudden, look up, look up, look up, look up, look up. It's people fighting on the block. It's people, police. It's crackheads. It's kids throwing rocks and shit. They everywhere out there. So my daughter is a generator too, because we could go. She was like, Mama, have you noticed that everywhere we go, we walk in, it's empty, and next thing you know, it's like a line of people. Yeah, all the time. Never fails. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere I go, it happens. Not saying they, I know they're not drawing to me and my energy, but for some reason, it's almost, I even remember that I used to be I had a weed man back in the day. I had a weed man back in the day. And he would be, I was his morning call. I was his morning call. I turned into his morning call because he brought it to my attention like, dude, when you come, he was like, when you come first, they just start racking. After that, I'm like, what? Yeah, you come get. I'm like, I gotta wake up and get me a sack. It's blase type stuff. No, not trying to influence nobody, but yeah, that was my thing back then. And so, yeah, but I had to eat. I had to smoke before I could eat. And but he was like, when you call after you leave, my phone, he said his phone just bumping after that. He was like, I don't hear from you. Shit slacking that day. So sometimes he started calling me like, "You gonna come get this?" Like, you coming to get it? Like, I still got some from yesterday. Hey, you need to come. Hey, I got a little something for you. Come get this to get a little extra for you in the. He was hardy with helping me because apparently I helped him, and he peeped game on that energy and used it. And I wasn't even mad at it because I was reciprocating and getting something in return for it. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. Ain't nothing wrong with giving that energy if somebody's able to fill that void and give you back what you need. It's tit for tat. But it becomes draining. It becomes pressure. It becomes a problem when you're getting sucked dry and ain't getting shit to restore yourself. And for the motherfuckers, excuse me, Gemini's, y'all bitches, excuse me for saying it like that, calling y'all out. And if you ain't a Gemini and you do this, you probably need to check your chart. Cause that's the only people I know that be on this type of shit right here, on this type of time. That that don't want to accept your fucking help. That don't want. Now some people, it's other signs that probably do this shit too. But like I say, I'm prone to the Geminians, but they don't want to accept your help. You say, I can do this for you. No, that's okay, I got it. But then wanna, but then wanna complain about what you know. My ex-husband is a Gemini. He could not. He like I used to always be like, bro, I got you. I no, just keep it, just keep it, I would have to do shit without him knowing it just to help him with certain things because he didn't want to never accept my help. But as being the wife, I couldn't get a pair of shoes without him bragging to other people. Look what I got for her. Look what I did for this. Look at it. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I'm your wife. Like, not trying to be funny, but that ain't nothing to brag about. Doing that, like, bitch, I needed some more shoes. I'm your wife. What? Like, that ain't nothing to brag to your cousins and look at the shoes on her feet. I got them for her today. Fuck, bitch. Fuck out of here. But then I would complain. You're draining me, but you're not letting me feed you back. You don't want my help. You don't want my assistance. You don't want this. And but meanwhile, hey, why don't you take this? I'm good. This is me finally saying, because normally I don't turn shit down. Me, I'm a freebie. I'm one of them. I'm the Goodwill kid. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably a good idea to go thrift shopping. Now that I think about it, but I'm a Goodwill kid. I was raised not having shit. I was raised off dumpster food. Facts. Facts. While my brothers walked around with pocket money, wads of money in their pocket, because he got them working for them type shit. Meanwhile, I go get my first job. I get slapped down because I'm supposed to be at a boy house. Man, look, my first job, I didn't even get to cash my first check. The daddy that raised me walked in that job and told me to come out. And I was like, I'm working. He told me if I don't come out, he gonna beat the shit out of me in front of everybody. So I walked out, mad as fuck, sad as fuck. I can't even work. And meanwhile, so you a manifesting generator, yeah. Me too. For real, real. And you got as a manifesting generator, you gotta be so watchful on what you say and do. Ooh. But anyway, I'm talking about as soon as I walked outside and got in his truck, I got slapped into the window. I was like, what? I'm holding my face. And I look over at him. He said, why you at that boy house? I was like, boy house? I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? What boy house? You literally just picked me up from my job. But that was what he had to do to take whatever anger that he had on him out for him. He had to, because I was the doormat and that's for some reason, I don't know if I'm prone, like I said, I don't know if I'm prone to that energy or what. I don't know if somebody got some type of weird ass trying to slang some type of hex or curse. I don't know. But what I do know is that I am prone to people who feel the urge to want to walk all over me and treat me like shit, and then kiss their ass while they do it. like even Zeke done tried to do it a couple of times, and I'm looking. That's why he be side eyeing the fuck out of me, and I be like, bro, because I ain't having it. Like, not from a dog. I love him like a baby. I don't really call my dogs dogs, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't finna get it from somebody that's got a hotel wagging out their ass, literally, yo. Like, bitch, we gotta draw a line somewhere. And the things that my ex-husband used to do on that type of note, it was like he would offer things to me. He would insist it if I said no, because sometimes I did turn things down because I simply didn't need it. I simply didn't need it. I may have wanted it, but I knew we needed to take care of this and take care of that. And this motherfucker would offer, insist, and complain because as soon it was like him offering me. I remember when he offered me a sack. I was rehearsing for The Voice. Y'all know that show The Voice. I was gonna audition for The Voice. So I and back then my vocals was better. So, but I was like, I don't need to smoke anything. I'm trying to keep my little throat clear. Yo, I remember that day he bought his cousin a sack, and he was like, "Why don't you get one?" I was like, "I don't want a sack." He said, "Go ahead and get it." I don't want a sec. I told you, you already know what I'm finna do. Like, I'm focused on that. I don't know. I'm good. I don't never turn down weed. Fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? Like you better take me as serious. That mean I was really serious about what I was trying to do. Cause especially back then, no, you wouldn't know. No, I'm not gonna turn down no weed. So for him to, but I was turning it down. He was like, "Go ahead, take." So I went ahead. I was like, just a dime, yo. Just get a dime sec in, bro. Ain't that serious? Bro turned around and got a dub anyway on me, bragging about the shoe, because I just got paid. I just, bragging. He's sitting in front of his cousin. So we leave from over there, and I need to stop at Walmart to get some deodorant. I'm in town. I don't forgot my deodorant. So I need to stop at Walmart and get some deodorant and a couple of little items. Soon as we hit the Walmart door, this motherfucker said, can't be really spending up and anything, ain't really got no money. I was like, I looked at him so quick, like, bro, for real. Like, but you just pushed the sack on me that I didn't even want. When that money could have stayed in your pocket. Now I'm going after what I actually need, and it's a problem. So he used to offer, and that to me that was his thing. Offer, insist, and then complain. Like he got his whole family, like his whole family think I'm a gold digger. Dig him from what gold mine though? You know what I'm saying? Like the fuck you talking about? Because he was military? That don't mean shit. And I certainly didn't know nothing about military and how they had, when I met him, I didn't know he was military. I certainly didn't, I ain't know none of that shit. He, we looked at each other at the same time that day. So what? But they really looked at me like I was just using him, this and that, when it won't shit. No, don't be sorry, baby. I'm thankful. So you be thankful too. Because nothing, every single situation that I have dealt with made me who I am now. And who I am now, mm, I just know that I'm infatuated with it in a positive way. Like I thank God. I don't I wouldn't want nobody to go through what the fuck I went through, even though I know that people done had it worse in this world. But I'm thankful that I went through it. I'm thankful for because I've been going through shit since birth. Hell, I was born blind. Real talk. I've been going through shit since day one on this motherfucking planet. And, it's almost like I was fighting in the womb, almost like they tried to take my life before I even came out the womb. My twin didn't make it. The twin that they don't even really want me to know I got. The twin that didn't even show up on my birth certificate. but I got some shit on my birth certificate from 1923. The fuck is happening? You know what I'm saying? But y'all, just shit is fucked up for me. Like when I say I don't know what's happening with that part. I stopped caring about it. I used to be really concerned about it, but I stopped giving a damn. Yeah. We attract narcissists real bad, very much so like a moth to a flame. I can't stress that enough. But what always happened when a moth come to a flame though? It can't withstand it. That bitch die. It's gonna have to die, fly the fuck away, because it cannot withstand that heat, that light, not the light that it's drawn to. What the first thing happen is it's attracted to it, then it try to suck it up, then it end up getting burnt the fuck up because it ain't meant to withstand that type of light, but it's always trying to run to it. And yes, those are the narcissists. I actually did a reading that if you ain't watched, you may need to check out. And I remember this one because of how I named it. I was like, I think, and I got Antarctica. I got a map of Antarctica, and I was like, I think all our narcissists should just be, should just move to Antarctica, like for real, because they cold as fuck. Anyway, it's plenty of space for all they asses. Take y'all ass to Antarctica. Quit playing. Y'all, I'm really rambling too long now. I'm up here just talking. And I'm talking because, Shayla, you giving me reason to keep going, because... and Zeke, like, he done came up here and hit me like, shut up. The look on his face. Okay, I was finna show y'all, but he put his head back down like he knew I was finna call him out. Like, he was looking at me like, bitch, will you please shut the fuck up? I'm trying to go to sleep. You got other rooms you can go in. This ain't the only room in this motherfucking apartment. It's that room over there. The bathroom closed, so you ain't going in there. You can go in the living room. You can go in the kitchen because your shit is put up. Ain't nothing you can touch in there. So you can go in the hallway, the laundry room. You can't go in there. We eat my socks. Yeah, Zeke looked mad, so I think I am finna go. Stop. All right, y'all. I enjoy chilling with you. Is that your way of telling me that it's time to go? Anyway, I enjoy chilling with y'all. The two that's in here for now. Other ones that do catch the message, if it's meant for you to get the message, you'll get the message. The ones that's meant to hear this all the way through, they'll sit back and listen and chill. But to the other ones, you'll get whatever you need out of this. And I'm not apologizing about rambling, because fuck y'all. if you got a problem with it, take that up with God, not me. He created me and my mouth. So, that part. You said you considered moving where, to Antarctica? Wait a minute. I know that wasn't Antarctica, because I know I just said Antarctica. North Carolina. Got you. You know what, though? I've been thinking about that direction my damn self. I'm actually trying to get closer and closer to out the country, to be honest with you. I still got my passport and everything. I'm trying to leave the country. I don't know where. Maybe I need to take my ass to Antarctica. Shit. They ain't gonna let us in. But I just want to be somewhere. I wish that we could fly off the planet. I hate this. I hate to say it like this, but I hate that the only way to leave this planet is through death. I don't really trust NASA enough to really go there with them. I trust China and Russia before NASA and Houston. I'm just gonna say it. I don't know, call it what you want, but America be lying too damn much. I can't trust shit they be on. They lie too much. I ain't watched the news in years. The only news I watch is on YouTube. Facts. And I want to say since like it's been a long time. It's been a long time. For real, real. So I don't pay attention to none of that shit. The president stuff happening. Um, Hell, I'd rather watch P Diddy shit, and I'm sick of his shit too. So they doing the most everywhere, and it's nothing accurate, and it's a lot of lies. And America finna fall apart anyway. Finna break in half. Facts. And a lot of it is coming from the Midwest. I mean, from down south up on the Midwest, in the Midwest area. I might as fuck it. Why? Yeah, they got me talking. I'm up here just rambling. I might as well just spit it out. So whoever, whoever need to hear all of that, take it, because yeah, the world is falling apart. Shit is hitting the fan. It's gonna be a split, a breakage in the United States. It's gonna split apart. It may not split all the way apart. I don't think it's going to split all the way apart, but I think it's going to be a big, huge split. The Mississippi River and the Gulf of Mexico. The Mississippi River is the Gulf of okay, never mind. But anyway, like the Mississippi River and the Gulf of Mexico is already connected. People don't pay attention to it because it's under the ground type shit. That's with what it is. But that shit is connected. Maybe I need to look at the map to understand what I'm really saying right now, because I'm to be honest, this is like a little bit of knowledge that I don't know, because I was asleep that day in class. So honestly, where this came from, God knows, and not me. But the Mississippi River is connected to the Gulf of Mexico, which is connected to the oceans, which is connected to all the rest of the world. Water, of course, because the world is made up on mostly water, just like our bodies. Same, because we are earthly. Lord, what the fuck? But anyway, like, so Mississippi River is gonna get wider. It's gonna get wider. Majority of Texas is gonna be gone. All of Louisiana is flushed. It's a wrap. Sorry, the boot is coming off the foot, and it's gonna rise up like that. So from that area up, y'all are gonna see a big mess. A big mess. Some of Arkansas is gonna, majority of Arkansas is gonna be gone. Some of Missouri is gonna be gone. A little bit of Illinois is gonna be gone. It may go on up. I don't know why I'm catching South Dakota. Where is that at? Cause ain't that on the other side? What the fuck? Let me get my map. Now I want to see something. Cause this shit got me up here. What is that? You said 31344. What is that? Let me see something. 414 on my clock. I did not know it was that late. So y'all, I'm up on some bullshit. I'm supposed to be up in the next few hours doing some other shit. And I'm going to be up because I'm going to get it how I live. But I want to check this map stuff real quick. Because where's South Dakota? I want to know. Because there's something about that too. And meaning if South Dakota, North Dakota must be there with it. Let me pull up a map. I'm so nosy. Fuck is South Dakota at? What is the... That look like... That's up. It's up. So it's up. It's going on the other side. Wow. So it's going to be a huge... If that's a part of a split, it's going to be a huge one. Because it's going to be more than one. Or maybe not. Maybe it's going to... Maybe... Ooh. Y'all, look, I don't know. I don't know. All I can see, though, to be honest, while looking at this map is that damn elf. That elf be standing out every time I look at him. And I noticed that Tennessee is the elf's penis. Like, Tennessee is the dick. Like, it's a whole dick. And people out there act like that, too. Facts. I lived there long enough to know. South Dakota? So North Dakota, so it's not, it may not get to North Dakota because North Dakota is actually over South Dakota, which Show you how much I learned something in history and social studies and shit. That ain't even history. That's social studies. The Gulf of Mexico is attached somehow to the Mississippi River. Oh, I did not know that the Mississippi. The fuck, boy! I promise I ain't paying attention to this map like I thought I did. I did not know that the Mississippi River was that close to the Gulf of Mexico. I didn't know Mississippi was that close to the Gulf of Mexico. You think when you I guess I've always because when I've went to Mississippi, I went through Mississippi in any kind of way, it was always going like a corner, a kind of corner way, probably going in from Oklahoma, Arkansas to Tennessee area, like sideways Texas, like that. I've never looked at it as going straight up and down like that for it to be at the bottom. I didn't even know Alabama was down there. So Alabama is right by, duh, I didn't travel through there, so I should have known that Alabama is right by Georgia. But the Mississippi, okay, so I don't know what it is about South Dakota, y'all. I don't. But something about South Dakota is significant. Somebody could be from South Dakota. I can actually, while I'm sitting here on my bullshit, I can low key check what the fuck y'all are really saying in here. Been in here forever. North Carolina. See, the Carolinas, I think the Carolinas actually is a safe zone, to be honest. Zeke, I raise up and you take my pillow again, bro. Really? That's how you feel? You really gonna, and you just gonna lay there? Boy, if you don't get on up and move. Bro, move. Move. And the fact that I have to, you get so limp, and the fact that I gotta fight you about it, it's like, and then you mug me every time. Like, bro. But when I come, like I say, I can climb on his bed, and he ready to shit a brick. Like, but fuck it, Zeke, do you, boo? But I do believe that the Carolinas may be safe. I think that's a safe spot. Let me see something. Tennessee is not safe. Piece of Illinois is not safe. That make me think that, boy, you did not just come back and do it again. I'm finna put you out. Oh, if y'all saw the way this punk was looking at me. He looking at me like he could bite my head off. Oh, wow. So you said right under North Dakota by Canada. What about right under? Hold on. Let me look. Canada is all up there. What's up with what do you mean? What's over there? This shit crazy though. And yeah, so you know what? This map right here, it actually shows the water system. And it's almost like, boy, I don't know, man. Missouri might get it too. Where is, look, you got me over here like, where is the Carolinas? I'm looking hard as a bitch right now. Like, okay, so they over there. I don't know why I thought the Carolinas was up like where New York is. What is going on with my geographic skills? They ain't shit. Oh, look. You need to look right now so you can see it. It's an elf. I'm gonna show you the elf. The elf is his name is what's his name? His name his is Mimal. His name is Mimal. That's his name. And he covers his foot is Louisiana. His pants is Arkansas. His belly, which is his shirt, is Missouri. That's why I always be like, Missouri got to be the belly of the beast. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Iowa is his head, and Minnesota is his hat. He's looking towards the Pacific. He's an elf. He looks like a little elf. But it also could be a guard. He could be a protector. I don't know what he's doing. But if you look, he's looking towards the Pacific. I mean, not the Pacific, but the Atlantic Ocean. And, it's kind of weird that, some people call the Americas the Atlantis, but I don't know what, I don't know. I don't know. I ain't here to judge all that. But what I can say is that what fucked me up is that New York see, I went to New York. I went to Brooklyn. Been out there once in my life. And when I say it was so corroded, but it was so magical. I couldn't shake. I was like, when I got out and was walking around Brooklyn, as jacked up as the shit that I seen around me that day, I was like, it's like magic. It's magical. I was like, this is magical. All I kept saying was, I feel like I'm walking on magical grounds. And the more I kept saying, I feel like I'm walking on magical grounds, I was like, but it's covered in filth. It was almost like it was hiding its magic or its enchanted energy or some shit. Real talk. So that kind of messed me up. And it's kind of funny how most movies and even the show Once Upon a Time, they stage stuff in New York, you know. But and they always look at that like a negative spot, but it's also kind of magical. It's weird, but but Brooklyn, when I was leaving that area, Brooklyn was like heavy on me. So I started researching Brooklyn. And at this time in my life, I was also studying the Noble Quran, and when when I decided to look at the when I decided to look it up, something just I don't and look, I ain't gonna even lie, y'all. I looked it up again and couldn't find it. So I wish I would have found a way to keep that, like posted it on an old Facebook or some shit. But I'm gonna look again and see if I can. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like I was doing some deep. Sometimes you just fall into a rabbit hole, and that's kind of what I did that day, all about Brooklyn. And when I fell into that rabbit hole, I fell into a position to where I found out that Brooklyn used to be called Morocco. And I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So they changed that city name from Morocco to Brooklyn. And it's only one other Morocco that people know, and that's the one overseas. It's a part of a country overseas, and it's a 9 times out of 10, I think it's Middle Eastern. But I was like, ain't this a bitch? You know what I'm saying? Because Morocco is there is a see, at the time when I was reading the Quran, I cannot really remember exactly how, because it's been a minute, y'all, but I can't really remember how the shit was said. But there is a beast. There's a beast that cannot. It's like it's parallel from, and it made me think about it. That made me, because I was that day I was on some other shit for real, y'all. And when I say that that it was like a beast that was trapped, that looks at that it damn. Okay, what can I say? It made me think of the Bermuda Triangle, because the Bermuda Triangle is beneath. It goes, not the Bermuda Triangle that's by Puerto Rico and Florida and all of that. That one is underneath New York. If you look at just the way it goes down, so it's under it. It's like at the bottom, and the way whatever this was that I read, if you are Muslim or if you are just if you know what I'm talking about with this, because and I'm not trying to say anything jacked up or against the grain, because I don't. I only God had me studying for like a little bit of everything. So I was dipping and dabbing into a lot of different religions because God was introduced for some reason. I was made to learn. I had to learn them, and he made me learn, certain shit, but it doesn't mean I fully remember everything. So, I read the Noble Quran twice. It's a beautiful book. It's not a book to play with at all. Um, you know, it's not gonna lie, it's a lot stronger than the holy word. Even though the holy word is the holy word, it's a little bit more concrete, and I ain't finna play with you, type shit. Even though the holy word say the same, I'm not finna play with you. It's some, they don't tell the stories over in the Quran like they do in the Bible. In the Quran, they kind of get to the point of the fuckery. Not no fuckery. Hey, we ain't got no time for these stories. We finna tell you how it is, and it is what it is. And I could, it was a respected book. I can respect the shit out of it. Definitely complements the Bible. It's the Torah. So it's the first 5 books anyway. But basically it's something in that book that I read that was speaking about a beast that starts with a D initial. The name starts with a D. And I can't remember the name, y'all, but I know it starts with a D. And it's a beast, and it's locked up, and it cannot go into the city. It looks at the city from beneath it, from Morocco. It is not allowed in the city. It's like it's an appointed time when this beast can come to this city. And so it put me in the mindset like, damn, hold on, like, wait a minute, wait. And let's go back a little further. You ever had a Bible and you look at the back of it and it's got a little map in the back? Take a good look at that map along with a United States map. It's a piece. It's broken. People gonna say that that map is, because they say something about that map is where Jesus walked. Something like that. I'm not really sure. I can't really remember, but I want to say that the map is in the back of that Bible because it says something about that. That's the steps that Jesus. But Jesus went way further than that. He went way further than that. But for some reason, they only want to keep it there. But I was looking at that map and I was like, this map is like a broken piece of a state in the United States. Almost like they don't want you to, like they switched some shit up or something. And I was all in my shit about it because I was like, it don't make sense. And then this beast that they speaking about in the Quran that's supposed to rise up, and right now it's chained and locked up. It can't. It's not allowed in the city of Morocco. But it's like it waits on the day that it can go to it. Y'all, I promise I'm not trying to be disrespectful to the Muslim community. So if I'm saying this wrong, please correct me. And don't beat me up for fucking it up, because I feel like I'm fucking it up. But I believe that this beast is like chained up and cannot, it's like it's supposed to come out at an appointed time and attack the city of Morocco. But for right now, all it can do is wait. And it's something about a certain amount of days. I think it's 100 and I did some hell of a counting that day, and I don't like math. But I did some counting, and I was like, damn, that's like 42 months or some shit like that. So it gave me like 3 years and something. I remember that saying 42 months or something like that. But that motherfucking beast gonna rock some shit. And it's something about the way that elf, and if you pay attention to the belly of the elf, and also where Illinois is, that's where that's where the eclipse kind of right at the corner of the belly, the bottom part of the belly, and the beginning of the damn, in the bottom part of Illinois. That's kind of like around the area where the eclipse ran through. You know what I'm saying? But and that just crossed my mind because I'm looking at it. But that that beast, when they said it was supposed to rise up out of this deep dark, abyss type shit, and then it spoke about it being beneath Morocco. And I don't know, something just really made me think about the Bermuda Triangle, especially when I found out that Brooklyn used to be called Morocco. Like, the fuck you mean? Like, Brooklyn called Morocco. People don't, it's like I say, it's hard to find. I really want to see if Google would show me that real quick. Hold on. What name did Brooklyn, let me see if I can get it like this, used to be called? Hell nah, that ain't it. That ain't it. That's some bullshit. It's saying another name. Hold on. Nah, that ain't it. What was Brooklyn originally called? That ain't it. I'm telling you the truth. And see, this was changed. This right here, this message right here came March 11, 2021. When I got the news about this, when I saw what I saw about Brooklyn being Morocco, it's fucked up how Google ain't got it there. Like, for real, real. So it was meant for me to see it when God showed me to see it. God took me down that rabbit hole for a reason. Because I bet you that shit ain't gonna be found no more. But Brooklyn was called fucking Morocco, yo. I don't know what this is. It's almost like it's Brooklyn in a Dutch way, settled by the Dutch as a farming village in the early 1600s. But see, look, like I said, when I saw that shit on the internet, that was, when did I do that music shit I was doing? Because it was back then when I was trying to get a hold to Latasha Scott. So let me think. I got a hold to Latasha Scott. Because she was the whole reason that I came back from New York. So that was like 2000 and that was like 2016, 2015. This shit right here 2021. That's why I don't fuck with shit like that. I don't like, because they can change this shit up whenever they want. But I'm quick to go Google some definitions. I ain't gonna lie. I Google the fuck out some definitions and shit. Yeah, this is crazy. Hold on, I'm finna see. Was Brooklyn, I'm just gonna type it in. Was Brooklyn called Morocco? Am I spelling that right? I put two R's. Brooklyn is brought by this. Brooklyn is brought by, is the borough of New York City, located in the west of the okay, island. Okay, all of that. It is. Mm. Moroccan Jews, Brooklyn, Fort Lee, New Jersey. Say Moroccan Jews. That's probably why they lived there. Not even trying to be fucking funny. And hold on. See, now, yeah, fuck this. Y'all, now I'm getting up. Now I'm getting up. I don't know if this is a history lesson for me too. Because now, hold on. Let me sit down at this map real quick. Put my light up. Real quick. Because you got to keep in mind Pangea. And see, United States floated away. Shut the fuck up. I'm over it. I'm finna show y'all something. Fuck this. Peep game. United States over here, right? See United States? Okay, so we all up in here, United States, United States. Let's go right across. You see the line? I'm following the line now. I'm following the line. What is that? Hold on. Oh, there it is. My bad. Hold on. Let's go back. Wrong line. Wrong line. Wrong line. I don't know. You see what I don't know? Y'all see it? Like I don't know where my finger going. Okay. Hold on. Now I need to see a map of Pangea. Hold on. Show me Pangea. All right. Let me let this. That's a good one, but come on in. All right. So you got Pangea here, and damn, I'm gonna turn this shit into a whole lesson. For shit, if it ain't for nobody else, it's certainly for myself. It's a whole lesson. Here we go. This is a good one, and it went right back down. Give it back. I need to see that. No, blow it up. It don't want to blow up. You ain't shit. All right. All right. Algeria, where is that at? Here's Algeria, right here. All right. So, Algeria, okay, right here. Damn, on my phone, you see Algeria. You see it right, damn, y'all, my bad. You see it right here. And right across from there is the United States stuff. And then, what is that little orange shit? Let me look. Yeah, blow that bitch up. Damn, I need to blow it up where I can really, really see it. Because for real though, it was connected right across from Brooklyn on this map. But then when they floated, it did something else floating away, like facts. So when this shit, like, not trying to be funny, let me I don't know why this ain't letting me blow this up. I'm gonna just let me look at it again from another angle so I can. There we go. That's not giving me the names like I need them. There's Brazil, United States. Here we go. Please blow up and quit playing. Fuck. Y'all, I'm irritated. Because for some reason, my shit don't want to, like, blow up like it normally would, like you would blow the shit up. So I took a screenshot of it, and I'm finna do it this way. I'm extra as hell right now about it. Hold on. Oh, I'm not supposed to be asleep. All right. Now that I got it up, let's look. I got it blew up, y'all. So you see Algeria, because you can't help but see the big algae word. Okay, right across, right there by Algeria, you see Morocco. It's fading out, but there it is, right there. Here come a bubble, finna go right across it. There it go, right there. Morocco, the bubble help. Thank you, bubble. All right, now, right there from Morocco, you go over to the yellow. Soon as you get over there from Morocco, there is New York. Right there. And Brooklyn is in New York. And this could also be an explanation as to why, New York got so many different, ethnic groups. That whole side, look at how everything was connected going from one side to the next before it got broken. So this could be a good explanation to the ethnic groups themselves, especially coming from that area and jumping over it, even if they spread it out and jump to the next. And I hate that it's so blurry, y'all, but my bad. But that is New York right here. And there is Morocco right there. This big ass, which Morocco is going, shit, Morocco, that's that whole orange. This whole orange is just broken off into different cities. But that whole orange part is Morocco. Now, back to what I was saying. All of that being connected, like it is. Then you over here, you got this big ass map. My bad. Okay. Then New York. Then up in here is the the Bermuda Triangle. Something's supposed to be this whatever this beast is supposed to be underneath Morocco. And Morocco is supposed to is this beast is supposed to, it's like it's looking at it with thirst, like one, I don't know, like I said, if I'm saying this story wrong, man, and you know this because you study the Quran on a regular, that's your religion, please holler at me. Because I'm somewhere up in here with this, but I don't know exactly where I'm at. But I can say that it gives me this help because look, I'm gonna tell you like this. One day I was sitting here zoned out, just in my own little, and I was just looking at the maps, and all of a sudden, shit just started stepping out to me. What? Let me like right here, like that started looking like a person. I was like, that looked like hair. It looked like a face, a little neck, and that's Morocco. See it? Look, Portugal, Spain. Boop. But it looked like a woman's face, and she's looking that way. Then you got this elf over here, right in the center, by the boot. That's gonna be right here, somewhere up in there, and he's looking that way. They looking off into the Atlantic, and I think it's weird. And it had me sitting here looking. I was looking at all this shit. I was like, hold on. So I started looking at everything, y'all, because in my head I was trying to see I was like, God, what are you trying to show me? Like, it was almost like as if every country that has been broken apart has a certain energy, like, I don't know, that's either controlling it or guarding it or something. I don't know what the fuck the elf is really doing. But I noticed that elf in elementary school. Like I pointed that shit out to my teacher to the point to where, because I was like, it look like an elf, because I saw the boot. The first thing I saw was the boot, and they always used to call, Louisiana the boot. So to me, as a kid, I'm gonna look at it like a boot, and so I looked and I'm like, hold on, it look just, just look like a bit like a person. So and I called, I spoke to my teacher about it, and she actually, that's what we gave it a name. I named, because what I did was, anybody else could have probably done this. I don't know, but the name comes out because of the first letters of every state. So it makes a name, Mimal. There is something else with that name that's real similar, and I think I've heard it in a movie or some shit. So it's something significant about that elf. Yeah. You can't, once you see it, you can't unsee it. That's one of them situations. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. It's there. And on top of that, I want, like, it's right where the split's supposed to be. Like when God was showing me this split. That's why I don't understand why God said something about South Dakota. But something could be significant about South Dakota that may have something to do with something else. Yeah. So I don't know. But let me take my ass back in my room. Like, I'm doing too much. So cut this light back out and go on in my life. Back to the room. So yeah. But And then I come in here, and this is the one time I actually get out the bed is the time when Zeke want to actually lay on his bed. Like, bro, you ain't shit. Like, but for the ones who decide to sit here and listen to this at this time of the morning, because y'all ain't got shit else to do, I appreciate y'all for that. And for real, because this rant just went 3-4 different ways. But sometimes it's just cool to get stuff out. Diablo, I think, is that his name? I don't know. Let me look it up. I don't know. I don't know. Let me check. I don't know. I know the other, like about a few weeks ago, I think it was when I saw that shit on the map. I kind of got to the point where I started digging for that name, and I couldn't think of it for shit in the world. You're welcome. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody who decided to sit up in here and hear me with this shit, because this is like I say, this thing went like 5 different ways. So whoever listened to this reading, this ain't no reading, but whoever listened to this this video, they ain't gonna know what to fucking think. But that's the key. Keep them always wondering what the fuck, you know? It is what it is. The Diablo. Let's see. I don't know. I don't think that's it. Let me see. I'm gonna type in Quran behind it and see. El Diablo? Nah. Topic of this is the chapter is jinn. Similar to angels, the jinn is spiritual beings. I already know about the jinn, but no, that ain't it. Whatever, and then oh yeah, it's also like a savior that's coming out of the Quran too. I don't remember. I don't remember their name. But their name was they. I read their name too. But it's something about some people following this person that's like it gives me savior energy. Hopefully, it's not nobody that's like an antichrist, but gives savior energy. But I don't know. I'm gonna probably have to do some deeper research and see what I can find out about it, because I lost my Quran like 2 years ago, and I was like, damn, I had to chase it down, because that was a special. It was a actual noble Quran. It was the green one, the big one, and the words was backwards. It had different languages in it. It was like that book was kind of precious to me. But I gotta be honest, when I first read that book, I didn't open it up from the beginning. I opened it up. I opened it up in the middle. That was the biggest mistake I made, because when I opened it up from the middle, I have no idea why all I saw was stuff about blow them up, kill this. It seemed like everything I turned to was negative. And I hunted the FedEx truck. Me and the FedEx truck went on a whole mission that day, because I kept he didn't stop at my house for some reason. I needed to sign for it. He didn't leave it there, so I went and tried to stalk him down, and I kept missing him. I was following the fuck out that truck though, and I ended up following him all the way back to the FedEx place, and I ended up getting it. But when I was so excited to open that book up, and I first opened a book, I just opened it, and I opened and started just glancing through, and all I saw was blow them up side of the road. It's just shit. I don't even know if the shit was really there for real, or if that was just my eyes deceiving me, because all I seen was kill, and I was, out of all the books that I had, that was the only book. I tossed that book underneath my table. I tossed that motherfucker underneath my table. I was like, I ain't finna. I didn't want to throw it away because I went through too much trouble getting it. But at the same time, I was like, for some reason, I didn't feel right. God set me down for a while. And then, because I ended up like having all my books in one area, and that was the only one that was under my tape, under my living room table. I didn't want nothing to do with it. I just left it there. Finally, God had me pick it up, and He told me to start from the beginning. Don't do that no more. Start from the beginning. That's why you don't never judge a book by its cover. I just open it up from the middle and make assumptions. Because when I opened it up from the beginning, I fell in love with it to the point to where I read it twice. I fell in love with it. It was the best book. Well, the Bible was real interesting too, but that one, that was the book that put fear in my heart. Let me see because it looked like you may have caught it. Look like that may be it. Look like that word looks familiar. Hold on, let me check. That look familiar. Hold on. You doing some research, honey. Hold on, I can see it. I don't know if that's it. I think you so close. I don't know though. Let me see in the Quran. Hold on. Shut up. Look at you. Okay, so guess what? I just made you moderator to I just made you you fuck that. You're a moderator. Cause you gonna do your fucking research too. That's what's up. You found it. It says the beast of the earth. What's it say? Like here I go with my I can't see shit. Romanized I don't know, I can't pronounce it, but oof. Dabia, I don't know, is a creature mentioned in the I don't know in the surah. Okay, in the all right, that's the way they call their chapters pretty much of the Quran and associated with Judgment Day. Yep, you found it. That's it. That's that motherfucker for real, real. Where is he? Western Saudi Arabia? I don't know about all that. I just think, here's the thing. They got this badass habit. Not trying to be funny and disrespectful at all. So please forgive me for being real with myself. Like, even if y'all don't think it's real, fuck it. I'm being real with myself. But they got this way of trying to make every single thing that's holy and religious only overseas. I understand that America full of shit. I get it. But they almost make it seem like everything happened over there. Just like they make it seem like, hey, like I say, don't be mad at me for, speaking my truth of my opinion, y'all. Please don't. Um, I'm okay if people don't like it because I'm really not gonna stop speaking my truth and how I see things. But I can't. I love debates, so we can go there. I love that shit. But I just feel like just like how they did the country or this whatever they want to call it, that Israel country. I don't know if it's a state or a country or what the fuck it is, but they it's almost like they kind of wash out the fact that we was all combined in one, like Pangea, and almost like everything is the only thing that's religious or the only thing that's spiritual or the only thing that has that move. And I ain't gonna lie, from the things that I've studied, the things that I have learned, the thing, especially when I was getting ready to move to Egypt, I did a lot of research because I was really I'm really still trying to move that way, but I was I was trying to get my job to transfer me to Egypt. So I was doing all my research for that, and the things that I learned about the men out there and just, how they treat I was watching all types of things on YouTube, just left and right. especially because I am black, and going to different countries, you just want to be safe, you know what I'm saying, about where you're stepping into and how they gonna treat you due to your race, you know. And the things that I learned is like they so like for them to be so holy, so they say in these areas, they disrespect women so much. They so horny on top of that for them to be um just kind. I'm gonna call it. Fuck it. Maybe they need some pussy. I don't know because they act like they the way that they disrespect women. But see over here, women disrespect themselves so much, and they do it on their own. You know what I'm saying? They do it. They feel that's the way to go for them. They need to do that to survive. I guess. Even if they got brain, the way the society over here got you thinking you got to have the booties too, it's good to have them both, I guess, but what the fuck, but shit, but I mean, you know, but the way that they do certain things over there and like, it's kind of like a hypocritical as hell, not trying to be funny because it's kind of like they do their best to try to show this religious stuff all the time, God's country over there. Boy, I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but I'm just being honest with what I've seen. And, and the way that they treat women, the way that they treat, I was sitting there watching 11th and 12th graders debate about their rights. And it was the girls against the boys. You know what I'm saying? You can look this shit up on YouTube. It's there. It was as a matter of fact, it was somebody that one of the people that I had allowed myself to meet that lived over in Egypt. He has a YouTube channel, and he was the one that was teaching me about the money and how they, because I was getting ready. I was frail. The best thing to do is make a friend with somebody over there so you can learn some shit that you really know the right questions to ask and everything. But I would love to visit there. No, I didn't get to visit there. I would like to. I was trying to transfer my job there to Cairo. And yeah, it seems like as soon as the people around start finding out what I was trying to do, motherfuckers started having a problem with me at work. Real shit. So it was me on some fuck you, your mama too, whatever. But it was the one thing that he brought to my attention because he was American, but he's a teacher over there. So it's like he definitely was teaching me, and he got a YouTube channel to where he put his students on there and stuff like that. Really? Yeah, I think so too. I think I done had a few lives all over this motherfucker. I done been here more than enough. but but I can certainly say that um the way he put me on game, I was like he was like they treat black people, real nice out there. He said that they were afraid of him. He put me on game about that. He was like they afraid of him. They act like that they real money hungry, greed, lustful. You know what I'm saying? But this God's country, God's, it ain't about God's country, it's God's people. It goes back to chosen ones, but they want to, it's like that lets you know the arrogance and the egotistical energy, because over there, the way that they treat the women over there, y'all, they treat them purely, and I ain't saying that all of them don't, and I'm gonna say it like this: some of them women are so accustomed to it. They think it's just like me being brought up in a broken home, You're accustomed to it. You think that it's what um, to you is normal. It's all So yeah, they treated me like that was, I mean, shit, in the house, that's all I knew. So over there, that's all they know. They don't, and to be submissive. Not saying that they can't think for themselves and speak up for themselves, because them 12th graders and 11th graders really showed their ass on them videos to show that they want their rights, but them girls, I couldn't help but agree. I was like, whoa, they hitting hard, got them little boys feeling look ignorant, like for real. But it's kind of, the way that this world is, the way that, not trying to even be funny and not even trying to throw it, because a lot of shit coming out, like I don't know what the fuck happening, but the way that this world is, and the way that people choose to downgrade the women, are over here. They make a woman, in order for you to be on a stage, you gotta wear some drawers, some bikinis, and some tights, shit like, you can't be seen on a big screen or something, unless you have your body looking a certain way, unless and it's got it where it's kind of fucked up, because not trying, it's like I love Cardi B. I'm gonna use her as an example though, but I love Cardi B. I don't listen to her music that much. I don't listen to her music at all, but I still love Cardi B. She's really sweet. She a good ass mama. She loyal as fuck. People, I don't know. The way people do is disrespected. I ain't really care for that shit. But as far as Cardi B, what you say? Well, they can do that all by themselves. I don't wash somebody's hair, feet with my hair before, so I ain't gonna sit up and act like I don't know what the fuck made me do it either. Like for real, for real. I wasn't high. I wasn't drunk. I was sober. I don't know. God just had me do it, so I did it. It was that they let me do it, but they were looking at me like, "What the fuck she doing?" But they let me do it. I literally washed somebody's feet with my hair before, and it was crazy because my hair was hella long, and I had just did my hair. So why the fuck would I turn around and get it wet like that? But I did. So when God tell you to do something, when God tell me to do something, I do it. Real talk. And I come find out that person really needed something out of me, and I didn't realize it. I didn't know how spiritual I was when shit like that was happening in my life. Like I didn't understand the assignment. I just, he was probably looking at me like, what the fuck? Bitch, you out here wiping feet with your hair. Over it. Hell no. Wow. I ain't thought about that in years. But he said, do you know in some religions why they have women grow their hair out? See, I didn't know that's what it was for, though. That's fucked up. So basically, as a towel, a rug, a wipe, a servant. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what that is. They look at a woman as a servant. Nothing, and see, it's and hey, I ain't gonna even lie. A lot of the people down south, if you from down south, you probably would know. If you from the dirty, you probably would know. You know, the Bible Belt areas and stuff like that, and that goes right back to the damn elf, because the elf, Arkansas is like the pants of the Bible Belt, and Arkansas is the pants of that elf. And then, like I say, you look at it, that elf got a big ass dick right in front of the damn pants of Arkansas, which makes Tennessee. And so I was looking at it like, damn, Arkansas must be where the sperm, the seed of the beast, the belly of the beast is. I don't know if that's the beast or not, y'all. I don't even know at this point. I don't know. I feel like I'm calling it the beast. They say the beast supposed to rise out of the ocean. 1 foot on land, 1 foot in the water, some shit like that. But I think that's why the first thing crossed my mind when I saw about that beast that you just pulled up, and I gotta remember that shit. So if you can do me a favor, please, and either, go to one of my posts and just, don't just type that name, but this the beast, let me just, so when I look at it, I'm gonna know anyway. But, you know, if you could drop that in a comment or something, because it took me years to remember that shit, and you just brought it back. And you don't have no clue how I appreciate you for that. Because that beast is real. And it's something, it's like a savior too, once again, but I can't remember their name. And all this I found out, all of this, when I went down that rabbit hole that I was telling you about. I was leaving New York and I was going down a rabbit hole on my phone, and I found out that Brooklyn used to be called motherfucking Morocco. And the fact that Google is not showing that shit right now, I wonder what else they hide shit left and right. So I wonder what else they decided to remove after that. Like, whoop, you gotta take that down. Getting too close to the end. You gotta find out. They don't need to know that shit. Even though it's universal law, bitch, you supposed to tell us everything. But the way that they do it is they got a loophole. So them and they fucked up ass loophole, all it do is, but I don't know. I kind of was mentioning to somebody the other day that, like, have you noticed how they just trying to throw everything out now? Like, they trying to throw out a lot of shit at one time. And even with and I think it's weird that they even brought up the Black Jesus stuff, because, not trying to be funny, I kind of hate that they did that. And it's not because of the controversy that it can throw out, but it's kind of like, why did y'all do that? Because motherfuckers in Europe been knowing that shit. They got all types of black statues out there in Europe. Like, facts. And I ain't been in Europe, but it's not hard to see it on the internet, and I think it's kind of strange that that it's been known for years. If you research, if you just did a little study, I'm a History Channel freak. I used to be anyway, so I mean, if you've studied certain things over the years and stuff, 9 times out of 10 you would know that in Europe, yeah, been knowing that Jesus was black, and a lot of the disciples was black. They got statues all over the place. And ain't that where the Vatican is? Where's the Vatican? Where the fuck is the Vatican? Is it Europe? See, I don't know my countries. The United Kingdom is not Europe. I got to keep that in mind. I don't know where the Vatican is, but I know that the Vatican know it too. They've been knowing it. This ain't no fucking secret. But for some reason, it became a controversy when the Russian dude decided to speak on it. And I just feel like, as a black woman, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, it's cool to have the news. It's cool, yeah, boo-hoo, whatever. But at the end of the day, that's not nothing new. So why all of a sudden is it being treated like that? Why did it have to take him? What are y'all doing? So it puts me in a position automatic. When I seen that, I automatically knew, like, what y'all stirring up? What are y'all doing? Like, what y'all got going on behind the scenes that y'all trying to throw people off on? And I know that they got a habit of throwing shit out there to try to throw people off, because of them trying to hide something that's more important. And that apparently people don't talk enough about the Black Jesus, so they felt the need to have Putin speak on it, which was a setup. This shit wasn't no accident. That vote probably came from the Vatican. Shit, they probably gave it to him like, next Tuesday, do this with this. We gotta get the ball rolling somehow. All of a sudden now, all these years, motherfuckers ain't been saying aliens and UFOs is fake and all this shit. Now all of a sudden, all this shit coming out, and y'all want somebody to believe that a motherfucker done walked on the moon. All right. Well, when you can take me there to eat some Denny's or Sonic or something, I don't fuck with Sonic. I don't fuck with Denny's. Just fry me some fish. Fry me some motherfucking fish. If you could take me there, then we're good. It's in Italy. So where is Italy? Rome. Italy is Rome, right? If I barely know the United States, I know I'm fucked up about the rest of the world. You said I felt like the mark of the beast will be the. I used to feel like that. I still didn't take no vaccine. I ain't gonna even lie, but if I caught that shit, it was before they announced that shit because I was sick as a dog before they announced it. I thought I had like a double flu or something. So it is Europe. So wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. See, that's bitch should have stayed woke in class instead of being up all night trying to watch motherfucking sci-fi channel, Quantum Leap and shit. I was up trying to watch Quantum Leap, y'all. It was sleep in class. You hear me? Facts. But damn, I'm low key tickled because so Europe. I know this. I know I'm sounding dumb as fuck, y'all. My bad, but hey, I'm telling you the truth. That's why I'm good. That's why I like weird shit. Like, cause I was a Quantum Leap kid. I was watching that shit. Um. So so basically, Europe is Italy. I thought them was two. See, I thought Italy was Rome. Is Rome in Europe? What the fuck? One day one day I'm gonna do a go live together thingy. I would like to. I thought you said I thought Italy, but there is an actual City. You right. Wait a minute though. So what about the Da Vinci Code? Cause they sounded like they was Italian. They sound like they was from Italy. So do I just need to look at a world map again? It's very close to Rome. Okay. Huh. Well, I definitely think that we need new leaders. We need new shit. We do. Like, and I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck, who the fuck, when the fuck, why the fuck. When did money become, when did the dollar, the coin count? And then who, when they decided to distribute it out, who said they could keep majority of it and make themselves the leaders, the world leaders? Where the fuck is IRS even coming from? like this. Why we gotta vote? I mean, not we ain't got to, but it don't. The one thing that we got a choice to do like that is rigged up any fucking way. So that really don't matter. Stupid shit. What happened to real kingdoms? The shit that's on the movies that they wanna fuck with, throw in our face. What happened to the real kingdoms? Like, why is the White House in the hood? like, why? Why? It's a lot of unanswered questions I got. You said the Da Vinci Code takes place in Paris, London, and Rome. Because they did travel to a couple of places. They did. It's a lot of shit I got questions on. But that's the one main question I got. And I bet you, like, they ain't gonna never come out the closet. They probably aliens and they live comfortable in their skin. And I don't know who the Rothschilds and all the rest of them bitches is, but long live the queen. She did live long. So it's just too much. And ain't nobody got no answers. They keep making all these changes and making people have to live by these rules. And we don't even know who the fuck the real leaders is. Facts. Just because in the shit that they throw us is puppet shows and everybody know it already. The fucked up thing about it to me though, when it come down to the people, is that we so caught up in this world that majority of them don't care about. They rather pick a leader instead of saying we ain't picking their motherfucking leader, you know. So that's the part to me that's too much. Cause why do we need leaders if it's already corrupt and all they doing is corrupt? The president's been sitting in court. The fuck. You know what the fuck? I'm saying, like, for real, this is why we need, this is what we gonna have leading us. Come on, man. The other one got Alzheimer's. Like, I think he do. We can barely remember shit. Oh shit, look like my job. I think that was, yeah. Yep, y'all, I gotta go. Look like work is calling. I ain't even been asleep. And I am on call. So I gotta go. Damn. So look, it was real fun chilling with y'all. It was fun chilling with you, Shayla, at the most. I really enjoyed it. Like even it just seemed like we had the conversation and people came in and out on it. So I appreciate you for conversing with me. And if you ever want to, for one, feel free to add my Instagram. You know, if you have Instagram, follow my Instagram. Reach out to me there. Sometimes I want to go live with people. You know, I don't want to just go live and be talking and y'all just typing. I want to talk to y'all back. Register. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't have to go to work. That's what's up. Hold on. Let me double check. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's beautiful. All right. So I got good news. I'm off. I'm off. I'm off. I'm off. That's beautiful. I ain't mad. But yeah, I definitely would like to. You said it's truly okay. Thank you. It's truly is great for my soul. Thank you. I'm down. Cool. Yes, I will find you. Okay. Yeah. All you gotta do is it should be in my description. Well, not in the. It probably ain't gonna be in the description box, but it should be in the about me. If it's not, if I don't know if you're on a computer or a phone, but it should be in the about me. The link should take you right to it. Yeah, it would be cool to talk to you sometimes. Maybe we can brainstorm together and some shit can really come out because one of the things that I used to tell people all the time, the way and as you can see, I ramble. So, and I'm not lying about that. Like I used to say, damn, it would be so cool if I had somebody beside me that could like help me keep up with what the fuck I'm even saying. Cause I don't, and sometimes this shit go in and out and it keep going and I can't catch it and keep it. But I really do be thinking that if I had somebody that would really that can really just brainstorm with me about stuff like that, sometimes some shit'll really come out that is unexpected, cause yeah. So I think that'd be super cool. But I am gonna go ahead and get off of here because I have been here way too fucking long. I've been here over I think 3 hours at this point, just rambling in the dark. So we done talked about all types of shit on this dang on thing, and it all started with a channel message because of somebody taking a picture. Yep, I see you just started following me. That's what's up. I see it. I will follow you back as soon as I get off of here. So, yep. And I'm gonna go ahead and go on that note. Like I appreciate you. Yeah, yep, I see it. Yeah, I got you. So yeah, we're gonna chop it up. And for anybody else, like whoever catch this message and listen to it all the way through, like at least to the end, like that, if you like conversing about stuff like this, because I really do, not gonna lie, I really do think that it got to start somewhere, and it's communication, even if it's public communication. I don't care. it's got to start somewhere to work together here and figure this shit out, because hey, the way these prices is jumping, the way the rent starting to be doing shit, the way, it's just too much. Even for the people who got money, they can still see the fucking difference. But see, they got it set up to where they want to keep these people over here and these people over here. And that's the type of shit I just want to talk about, be able to talk about everything that need to be talked about instead of the shit that we just want to talk about, and the shit that really matter when it come down to our life. Because our life it's our lives, yo, and they playing with them. They playing with them. And it's people in little places that they give authority to, that they call, they put on in positions of, certain masons and certain people of authority that really ain't of authority. Because see, I'm gonna say this: God got masons too. God got masons too, and that His masons ain't chosen by the people of this earth. His Eastern stars, I'm gonna call them that, even though I don't. Them, I'm not knocking everybody, because it's good when it's people that's got good intentions, and it's people that's got intentions of empowerment and control, and they everywhere and they every damn color, so none of that shit matter. But what I can say is God got His people too, and I'm gonna say they and they were chosen by God, not by men. I remember when I was saying some shit to a dude that was a Mason. He was like, "Where you get that information from?" I was like, "God gave it to me." And he was like, "You can't be walking around saying that type of shit. Yeah, get you hurt. You can get hurt that way." I was like, "By who?" Like, by who? Who the fuck? Man, you know what we had to go through to get that type of information. You know what? And you up here just... I was like, okay, that's you. God gave it to me. I'm not finna go do all that extra shit. I don't even like sororities. I don't like none of that shit. Fraternities, I don't care for none of that shit. I've never cared. So like that, all of that. So I wanna be able to communicate. So yeah, hopefully we can set that up. Even if I gotta create another channel to do it. But right now I can't do that, because I need 1,000 subscribers to go live on another channel, and I'm over here struggling with the ones that I got. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go. So Shaylee, I'm gonna get out of here, because I am running your ear off, and I'm just running at the mouth, and I need some fucking sleep. I ain't even sleepy, so I'm confused. But I'll holler at y'all later. And Shaylee, we'll talk. I'm finna go follow you back now. We might can communicate over there. Fuck it. I'll holler at y'all later, y'all. Deuces, even though you can't see them twos. Deuces.